What's up, you beautiful, beautiful people? You are all beautiful people, man. Look at you all. Just look at how beautiful you all are, man. Do you know what I mean? It's just mad, isn't it? That's just mad. It's just mad. Fucking. You're just absolutely gorgeous, lads. You know what I mean? Wait, why is the bit rate so shit, actually? What was that notification? Oh, Old Bean, $9.99 super chat. Yo, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Much love, man. Thank you. How's my mum doing? She's all right, guys. Thank you for asking. All good, all good. Welcome, man. Yo, Old Bean. Thanks again, once again, bro. Legend, man. Legend. Legendary. Yo, Shadow. Yo, guys. What's up, Twitch chat? How you guys doing? All right, man. Tell you what, guys. I am excited for this one. Oof, let me tell you. Oh boy, am I excited for this one. And you should be too. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Fucking hell. I know I say this every time, but... This gonna be a good one. This gonna be good. Oh, I'm excited for this, lads. Are you excited? You should be. You should be. Happy Havok. What's up, Annie? Yo, Annie, can I have a coffee? Would that be okay? Do you love me? Can I have a coffee in my Dan cup, please? Thank you. Love you very much. It's my girlfriend's birthday in 3 days, right? Do you remember last year when it was my girlfriend's birthday, and she's got like an Amazon wish list. She's got a load of cute shit on there. She loves the cute shit, right? She's got an Amazon wish list, and I reckon I'm gonna probably share that again. I shared it last year, and some people bought her some gifts off it, and honestly, it absolutely made her day. She was so fucking happy. So I'm gonna post it again. I'm gonna post it again because I literally have the best community. No offense to any other communities. Do you know what I mean? No offense to them. No offense to the other communities, but mine's the best. By far the best. The best. Oh. Why can I hear my voice on your phone?
Because I'm watching the stream.
Thank you. You like the beanie? Yeah, Bad Omens. Fucking love Bad Omens, man. I do. How long we got till the stream? About 30 minutes. About 30 minutes. Let's open a cheeky incognito window for YouTube. Let's open a cheeky incognito window. Hey everyone, what's up, man? Yo, holy shit. Hold on, I missed some donos, man. Fuck. Old Bean again with the 1999. Holy shit, bro. Hope your mother is doing better. Thank you so much, man. God bless you. God bless you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yo, Xander with the $4.99. Thanks for giving us good quality content. Yo, cheers, man. No, thank you. Thank you for watching the good quality content. Yo, Felix, welcome to the membership, bro. I love you, Havok. Yo, Flaming. Love you too, man. Love the beard. Yo, cheers, man. Hey, Freya with the 29 months. Thank you so much. How are you doing, by the way? How are you doing, man? Good to see you all. I've actually missed you all, to be honest. Missed you, Shadow, as well, yo. Thank you. How's your mum doing? She's alright, man. We're getting by, you know. Plodding on. We're plodding on. Plodding on, man. It's tough. She's still in hospital right now. She's still in hospital. So, yeah. Hopefully she'll be home soon. Hopefully. Hopefully she'll be home soon. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. Stressful times, but, you know, it is what it is. You just gotta get through it, haven't you? Thanks for the love, guys. I missed you, man. Been a while. Dropped off the stream and because of all this stuff going on with my mum and stuff, so I haven't been streaming as much. But I miss it, man. Yo, Corpse Simp, thanks for the membership. What is that name, Corpse Simp? What happened to that guy, by the way, Corpse? I don't think I've seen anything about Corpse since, like, you know, Among Us blew up. Holy shit, guys! Whoa, man. Okay, too kind. Damn. Death Gear with a 10. Thank you so much, man. I hope your family's doing better. I hope your family's doing well. Havok wishes you a good year. Yo, thank you, man. I think it will be a good year. I think it will. Thank you so much for the love, man. Spooks Phantasm with a 50. What the fuck, man? Holy shit. That's too much. That is too much. I've been a huge fan of you for a while. You're a big inspiration to why I started streaming and having fun while gaming. That's amazing. You've been huge days I'm not all. You've been huge days I'm not okay. I'm assuming that's a typo. Autocorrect. We gotta love it, right? Thank you for being a GOAT. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate you so much, man. Very kind. You're too kind. All of you very kind. Move chair. Let me see the shelf. Shelf. So I've got like Dragon Ball stuff here. Got like Demon Slayer stuff here. Some more Demon Slayer stuff. I've got a shitload of Funkos. Just a load of nerd shit, man. You know, I'm just a big fucking old nerd. I'm just a big old nerd. Yeah, Pac-Man. Yeah, this is just a lamp, but it's not plugged in, and I haven't got any batteries for it, so it's just a fucking decoration at the moment. Nezuko? Yeah, I love Nezuko. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Love you too. Mrs. just brought me a coffee. She's a good one. Your hoodie is cool. Oh yeah, the Attack on Titan hoodie. Yeah, Wings of Freedom.
Oh my God. Wow.
I need to put alerts on this full screen thing. Give me a second. I'll put them over here. Wait, did that work? Let me check. Did the alert come through? Yeah, there it is. There we go. Professional streamer. Love your Assassin's Creed 1 figure. Yeah, I actually got that from a Ubisoft event in Birmingham. And it was like, it was dead cheap as well. I got it for like a tenner. For fucking bargain, that. Holy shit, let me catch up. Xander with a 5 again. Hopefully I can run it with you sometime. I'd love to see how much of a skill difference we have. For sure, man. I'll be doing some fight clubs again sometime soon. We get everybody involved for the fight clubs, so it's always a good time. New hero hype, let's go. Yo, fresh. Hope everyone is doing well on this fine Wednesday. Nice to see you live. Are you ever thinking of bringing back the Frona Fight Club? Oh well, there we go. There we go. Good timing. Thank you for the donations, man. Appreciate it. Dominic gifting the 1 membership. Thank you so much, man. What's up, guys? Welcome on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Sit down. Relax. We've got a fucking good time ahead of us. We've got a good stream ahead of us. Trust me. I can't wait to see this new hero. I cannot wait. I'm actually fucking dead excited. I think I'm a lot more excited for this one than I have been the previous. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, Zero Crack. You came into the fight clubs and was fucking tearing it up, man. I was genuinely loving having your presence in the fight clubs. Such a good friend and an OG of the game, man. It's always good to have you. Does the new hero come out today or tomorrow? So she's officially released tomorrow, but today's just the reveal of everything, all of her moveset, the feats, the fashion, everything. It's just a full reveal today. You'll see like all the gameplay and everything. So like, but she's officially released on live servers tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a big day as well. Very excited. Yo, Dark Gamer with a membership. Thank you so much, man. Yo, Semi Paku. Freya with a 5 gifted. Yo, John Delaney got one. Let's go. The GOAT. The GOAT Lawbringer got one. Freya, thank you so much for your kindness, man. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I haven't spoke to you much recently. I hope you're doing okay. Yo, Christian Wolf with a 15, man. God, you guys are just too kind. Have you really missed me that much? Like, you make me cry? No, I'm not gonna cry. Fuck that. Love you, Havok. Your videos always make my day. Cheers, man. You guys make my day. You know that, right? You guys make my day. Do you know what? The donations are actually super helpful, you know, especially in January, because I don't know what it is and I don't know why, but January and February are always like pretty shit months for like in terms of ad revenue, and I don't know if it's because of like Google ads like dropping after Christmas or something, because obviously there's a lot of ads in Christmas and December, right? So I don't know why January is just so bad for ad revenue. It's a bit weird. But anyway, you guys are fucking straightening that out. So nice one. Appreciate it. Yo, King Rich with the tier 1 on Twitch. Havok, as I live and breathe. I know it's been that long. I'm sorry. Glad you're back. Sending praise to you and your mum. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Very kind. Yo, Spooky Wizard, shout out to that guy. You guys seen have you guys seen Spooky Wizard's videos? Dude, this guy's fucking hilarious. Hold on. I can't even fucking type. What the fuck? 1 second. There we go. You guys need to subscribe to this guy, because his videos are genuinely funny.
I don't have a big stick today, but as one viewer keeps requesting me, Bob, we're talking about a certain somebody. And I don't think you'd ever guess who.
Alright, so do you know what? I'm going to share this guy's channel in the chat. And if you want some genuinely unique, like, For Honor content, and when I say unique, I mean, like, nobody really does the funny shit that this guy does, you know. I would highly recommend subscribing to this man. So, just show this guy some love. Fellow Englishman. Actually, we're not too far from each other. I'm not going to dox us, but we actually live about 10-15 minutes apart, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Wizard is so funny. I genuinely check out this video. Actually, this is funny. Havok caught in 4K. So I don't know if you guys remember. I posted. Fucking hell, I'm not even the first Havok that pops up when I type Havok. Imagine. I posted on my community tab a picture of my temporary setup when I was staying at my mum's house. So it was this one, right? Let me open that in a new tab. So I posted this picture and people noticed that I was watching the Spooky Wizard on one of my monitors. So yeah. He posted a fucking video saying Havok caught in 4K. Yeah, this one.
Did. Yes, Havok was watching me. And then if you just zoom in a little bit, is that mug there?
Yeah.
It's mine. Havok. Oh, you can't even
Cool.
Havok. My ugly mug. Now, which video was he watching? I have.
Yeah, I was watching the Warlord video because that one was funny. Yo, let me catch up with these donations, man. Damn. Yo, Andy Graves. It's about €23, but Polish prices are wild. I mean, that's still a lot of money, so thank you, man. Love your content and overall way of being. Finally changed name from Corpse Sim. Oh, that was you. Hope everyone as well. Yo, cheers, bro. Thank you so much. Much love, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yeah, I highly recommend this guy's channel if you want some genuinely funny and different For Honor content. He live streams a lot as well, so. Alright, that's enough glazing. That's enough glazing on my part. I'll stop fanboying now. Just popped onto Raven's stream with his British accents. Oh my god, Raven's not doing British accent. No, he's not. He isn't. Please tell me he's not. Where the fuck is... Where is his live stream? Let me open that. Oh, I've just turned the music off by accident. My bad.
For a little bit, but I didn't really get as into those. I don't know. If I didn't find Muay Thai, I might not have done much martial arts. Favorite Xenos? All Xenos need to be purged in the name of the Emperor. Hey guys, I'm finally watching Avatar: Last Airbender. Should I prepare to be empty once I'm done with the series? I don't know how to answer that. Wait, didn't Havok say those words a while back? I don't know.
What words?
She literally gave birth to our Savior Jesus Christ.
Let me
Being
rewind a bit.
English is not about where you're from. It's a state of mind. And in order to speak with the proper British accent, you got to be in the British state of mind. I believe that Havok would agree with that. That's Havok's way of doing it. And that's how I do it.
Raven Knight must be stopped. He must be stopped. Fucking British accent, man. Let's put this music back on. How long we got till the live? I think it starts in 10 minutes. 12 minutes. Okay, so the Warriors Den starts in 12 minutes, but it's like a 10-minute countdown. So we'll put the countdown on in 12 minutes anyway, so. Give me 1 minute. Okay. So. What the hell is all this? Wait, Annie, did you add like loads of new stuff onto your birthday wish list, which I didn't see? Look at this stuff that my girlfriend's got on her birthday wish list. It's actually proper cool shit. And obviously she's a nerd like me. She likes all the cute shit. You know, like pushins. Yeah, she likes the cute shit. But look at these though. These ducks are actually genuinely sick. You know like Funkos. They do like ducks of Funkos. Let me move my camera because I'm in the way. They do these ducks and they're actually proper cool as fuck. Like, look at this one. If you're any Lord of the Rings fans, Aragorn and Arwen. We've got a few ducks on the shelf. We've got a shelf downstairs that is dedicated to ducks. So we need more ducks, to be honest. Look at this John Wick one. How good's that? He's got a fucking pencil. He's got a pencil. Alright. I'll share this in the community post and probably a video, but if any of you, instead of donating to me, if you want to buy my girlfriend a birthday gift, this is her Amazon wish list. 15 greens for one duck. How big is it? They're quite big, to be honest. They're like a, I don't know, they're like a good fucking size, man, you know? They're not shit, you know? Oh, dude, this Sub-Zero one is actually insane. He's got the skull in the spine. How cool is that? Legit. If you guys want to buy my girlfriend a birthday gift, instead of donating to me, I would appreciate that. That would be cool. She'd appreciate it as well. I'll send you a photo. Yeah, she said she'll send a photo on Discord as well. Because I think last year, when people bought us some gifts last year, they wrote a little note as well. When you like order a gift, you can leave like a little note with your name and stuff, so she can say like thank you to you and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So, what's all this that she's added? Tamagotchis, duck fucking mugs. Look at that. She likes ducks, by the way. Clearly she is a fan of cute duck stuff. But yeah, anyway. Can I buy your girlfriend instead? If you've got like £10,000 lying around somewhere, then yeah, I'll consider it. I'll consider it for 10 grand. No, but seriously, if you wanna buy her a gift, I would love you. She would love you. You know, that would be pretty cool. So, For Honor stream will be starting very soon. Let's get it up ready. She just shouted 10 grand. 10 grand's a lot of money. Oh, she sent me a... This is our current duck shelf. Hold on. This is our current duck shelf. So we've got this guy from Jurassic Park, the professor. We've got a fucking T-Rex from Jurassic Park. All Might and Deku from obviously My Hero Academia. So this is our current duck situation. But below this, we've got many shelves. Much room for more ducks. You know what I mean? So, one of them in it. One of them, you know. Bro, on a game. Let's get ready for the live stream, guys. Get this shit up and have a look. This is going to be starting very soon. Oh, I'm excited. When's the reveal? This stream is going to start in about 7 minutes. So, not long. Not long, not long. Yo, Deloopy, how you doing, man? Deku more like Duku. Oh my, mods ban him. Ban that guy right now. Ban him. Collecting his best hobby. It really is. I mean, look at all this shit behind me. I love like little nerd shit. And so does she. Like, you should see her shelves downstairs as well. There's like loads of Gears of War stuff. Star Wars. All kinds of shit. We're just two big, massive nerds. But, hey. You know. What makes you happy, right? Never be ashamed of whatever makes you happy, right? Alright, let's catch up. Catch up on the memberships. Yo, Red Dragon gifting a membership on YouTube. Thank you so much, brother. We've got Toyin the Man subscribed on Prime as well. Yo, cheers for that. Cheers for that Prime subscription. Toyin. I hope I said your name right. Toyin. Yo, look of the day with 279 as well. Havok. How do I even play Peacekeeper? Send help. So you've got to get the bleed. And then you just press buttons. That's it. Get bleed. Press buttons. Win. That's it. Havok and Gears of War in the same sentence made me very happy. Yeah. Gears of War was like a massive part of my childhood, you know. I used to love playing it on the Xbox. Mainly multiplayer. I used to love doing the fucking wall bouncing, you know, with the Nasher shotgun. Loved it, man. That was my childhood right there. Just fucking wall bouncing and nashering people's head off. Such good times. Hey, Eris, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, if you want to learn some PK, Eris is the person you wanna watch. Havok, I love you. Love you too, man. Nasher was OP. Yeah, those were good times. Good times. I want a female Shigoki. Me too. I want a female Highlander. So I can fucking... You know when you do that twerking with a Highlander? I want to do that with a female. That shit would be funny. That's the thing though, like, with these hero skins, because they can kind of... The heroes that are gender locked, these hero skins give them the opportunity to kind of, you know, make a hero skin for the other gender. So like, Peacekeeper, for example. You know, Peacekeeper is obviously female, gender locked, and so they gave us Ezio, who is obviously a male Peacekeeper. So like, hero skins give them a chance to, you know, do that, I guess, which is pretty cool. Maybe they'll do that more, hopefully. Yeah, Wextra as well for the PK, obviously. Yeah. The thing is, when I think of PK, I automatically think of Eris and Wextra. If I'm thinking like old days, I'm thinking like King Richard, man. Do you remember like right at the beginning of the game? We had like CypherPK playing the game. We had King Richard, you know. Can you believe that CypherPK used to be a For Honor streamer? And now he's a fucking millionaire because of Fortnite. It's crazy, isn't it, man? Why didn't I go to Fortnite, man? Why did you guys tell me not to fucking... Why did you guys not tell me to go play Fortnite? God damn it. Havok, are you collabing with Spooky? Yes, we're gonna play together. Obviously when the new hero gets released, we're gonna be I'm gonna be live streaming a lot, obviously, because I want to wrap up the character, and we're gonna be a lot of live streams, and I'll play with people for sure. So wait, what? CypherPK For Honor streamer? Yeah, dude. Before CypherPK was famous, he was full-time For Honor content creator with like 200 viewers, 300 viewers or whatever. You know, and now look at him. Fucking millionaire, dude. Crazy. The hero reveal should start pretty soon. This For Honor live stream is going to start in about 2 minutes. Arius, thank you so much for the prime. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate that very much. Yo, look, with the $6.99 as well. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, I mean, it was obviously like not a serious tip, but at the same time, kind of serious. You just get the bleed and you fucking press buttons, because once she's got bleed, she has like some of the best offense in the game. So in Juels, that is especially. But I appreciate it, man. Once I made him mad in matchmaking, he watched a replay of me killing him in smoke for 10 minutes. No way. Yeah, Cypher did used to get mad with the tournament stuff and scrims and all that stuff. Fucking funny. Yo, Jix, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that, man. Much love to you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Flux Deluxe. I remember Flux. I'll never forget the very awkward collab that Flux and King Misty did together. That was the most awkward shit I've ever watched in my life. If you guys haven't seen that collab with Flux Deluxe and King Misty, you should watch it. It's the most awkward thing ever, because the fucking the connections are absolutely dog shit between each other. So it's not even an enjoyable game in terms of like the indicators and all that, the lag. But they're not even like, they're not like communicating with each other. They're just kind of like, they're playing the rounds, the duels, and they're like dead silent through the rounds. And then at the end of the round, they're just like, good fight, man. Good fight. Well played. And then that's it. It's just fucking silence like the whole time. It was the most awkward collab ever. It was funny. Yo, what's up, Bean? How you doing, bro? Let For Honor game know you want to drop in and collaborate. What? What is that? I don't want to fucking collab. What's going on? No. I'm good. Alright, For Honor's live now, boys. Refresh. Hey, there we go. Right, let's turn this music off. Let's turn that Naruto lo-fi off. Here we go, man. The juice. Right, let's move me a little bit up here. I'm going to have to adjust myself throughout the stream so I'm not blocking anything important. Yo, thanks for the bits, Rocky. Just using your stream for content? Really? Why? Why though? Yo, Rocky, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate it, bro. Why are you using my stream for content? When you in yourself is content, Bean. Please make more Griffin videos. Oh, dude. Ubisoft didn't spend all that time adding you into the game for you not to play as yourself. Wow. Unbelievable. I pray it be an assassin. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Could be a hybrid, Vanguard, assassin. Fuck knows. We'll find out though. Yo, Lucky, thanks so much again for the $6.99, man. Take my money. Use it for beard products. Man, I've got lots of beard products, but sure, I'll buy some more. Why not? Do you think For Honor will last after 10 years? Yeah, of course it will, man. For Honor's the most... It's still the most unique game, man. Of course it is. Assassin never exists anymore because of the guard. Well, yeah, but assassins are still assassins. Just because they don't have the reflex guard anymore doesn't mean they're not assassins. Because the assassins can still deflect and shit, you know. It's not the reflex guard that made them assassins. But I get what you mean, yeah. I get what you mean. You reckon it's going to be a hybrid? Possibly. Aramusha's a hybrid, right? And she kind of looks like Aramusha, so... Could be. All the other Outlanders are hybrid. Oh, really? Okay. Well, makes sense then. I'd bet you money on hybrid then. Why is it the Serpent Sword? That's the whole theme of the season. We're still in this current season. It's just mid-season update. But it's still the Serpent Sword season. Year 8, Season 4. Sorry for the stupid question. Where do you see that sort of table where you see what comes out on certain days? Oh, you mean the roadmaps? Usually they'll post it on the Twitter, Instagram, or Reddit. So you can find it on any of those. I always see it on Twitter, so... It's always on Twitter. They always post it. What do you think the next hero faction will be? I hope Wuilin. I hope Wuilin too. Obviously, Wuilin falling behind a little bit in terms of, you know, how many characters they've got compared to all the other factions. So, I reckon it's about time we'll get a Wuilin hero in Year 9. I would bet my money on that, but we'll see. I would very much like some more Wuilin, yeah, for sure. Bro, why did X's send... I mean, I'm okay with that. Five mins of what now? It's hard to entertain the chat. Well, I know it's hard at first, I guess. When you've done it for as long as I've done it, it's kind of natural, I guess. I can just fucking yap and yap and yap. Are we getting her tomorrow? Yes. She is officially released tomorrow. But we're going to see everything today. All that you need to know about the character. Moveset, feats, emotes, finishes, fashion. We might get some patch notes, maybe. That's a thing as well. Patch notes. If we get some patch notes, who do we think is getting changes? Nerfs, buffs. Who do we reckon? Has anyone got any predictions for patch notes shenanigans? Do you want more of my money? Actually, I would prefer it if you bought my girlfriend a birthday present off her birthday wish list. Instead of giving me money, buy my girlfriend a fucking plushie or something. Yeah, I'll give you the link again. Yeah. Instead of, it's her birthday, so it's all about her this week, you know. It's not all about me this week. It's all about her. Yeah. Dude, I'm excited for this. Very excited. Bean, are you excited for this character? Samuel Spooks with the Prime. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let me open my college fund. Buys her a car, imagine. Mongolian War Mummy. When's the birthday, Havok? It is on Friday, 25th. Havok, you were way too good looking, man. Bro, are you not seeing this face? Are you... You need to go get your eyes checked, man. If you think that I'm good looking. Come on, man. Look at me. I'm a fucking old man. With a scruffy beard that I can't even be asked to trim. I'm not good looking, man. 24th? Oh, shit, sorry. I keep thinking that it's Tuesday today. It's Wednesday. That's why I'm getting mixed up. Because I know your birthday is on Friday. Okay, her birthday is in 2 days on the 24th. Get the Zerk beard. Going grey as well. I'm getting greys in my beard. But I'm okay with that though. Like, I'm okay with grey, to be honest. I'm okay with being grey, man. Bit of silver foxage, you know what I mean? Does the new hero come out tomorrow? Yes, new hero is out tomorrow, but we're going to see her, all of her glory today. She's going to show us everything. I need a skibbity toilet skin for shoot. Oh, ban him. How old am I? 63. Almost 64. I'm 63 years old and I can fully react to Nabushi. And sometimes I can react to Gladiator Zone and Toe Stab. Not bad for 63 though, is it? Come on. "30 seconds. Oh.
Peace. You fight for something you do not understand.
I fight for peas as well.
All you reap is chaos.
Nice green peas.
Wolves. Sheep. You are but untamed beasts. Careful what you wish for.
Know what I mean? Right, let me know how the volume level is, guys. I am 63. I'm 64 in April. Know what I mean? Hero reveal. Let's go. I'm liking this red and ice and shit.
Warriors, welcome to the final title update of Year 8. Man, do we've got some spicy stuff to show today. I'm so excited joining me today. Nolan, JC, how you both doing?
Doing great.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Our Lord and Savior.
Doing good. That's amazing.
I don't know why I'm here in the first segment there, but
JC, you got a promotion.
I have a feeling
Associate
because I have,
game
like, you know, I
director.
have this fan club.
Oh.
internet,
Congratulations,
and so
JC.
People are already loving me in chat.
It's true. They were spamming your name in the chat.
Yeah, that's
oh,
true.
He's here. He's here. You don't
I'm
have to
here.
wait.
We thought we'd
You
try.
don't have to worry about if I'm going to be here or not. I'm here. It's all good.
He's here. He's not
You can
going
chill.
anywhere,
You can
right?
chill.
You can rest assured.
Yeah,
It's good
yeah.
stuff.
That's good.
Exactly.
Well, we're happy to have you here. I'm
I
happy
love
to
you
be
guys,
here.
man.
And folks, listen, before we dive too much deeper into the ginormous
Yeah, I was born in
title
1962.
update, this Warriors Den we have today, we got to talk about Twitch, all right, and specifically Twitch drops. Okay, so if you have not done so already, please go link your UB Connect ID to your Twitch account. That way, for every 30 minutes you're with us today, you're going to get a scavenger crate, and at the end of the show,
For every
we're gonna pick
30
some
minutes that
lucky
you're with
winners to
me,
win a
you
grand
get
prize
a-
of either
a
100k
a
steel
hug and a
or
kiss.
the new hero, the
Virtual hug.
I'd like to win the hero.
You would?
I would too.
I'd like to win.
Maybe we can arrange that for you.
Okay, that would be
Like,
awesome.
do,
We'll
like,
set
you
that
wanna- Well, we'll talk to the people
Okay,
in the
cool.
back.
All right.
Make sure you can play the new hero.
I'll write it down.
We'll make a note. We'll make
Right.
a note. Good.
Nice. We also wanted to be transparent and provide the drop rate information of the different rarities of gear you can get in For Honor. So
How's the
absolutely
volume,
nothing
guys?
is changing. So if you want
Is it
more
okay?
information on this or that topic, you can visit our website tomorrow. There'll be some stuff there for you to see.
Very
We
cool.
also had Friend or Foe wrap up this past
Oh
weekend.
my gosh.
This was our 1v1 tournament. It's the culmination of the entire circuit. I Love Bears won.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
it
the guy that
Clean.
crazy
beat me
hype.
in the
Not
tournament.
expecting everything that happened there.
So I'm kind of glad.
Amazing, like honestly,
that I
it was,
lost
like,
to the
super
winner of
tight
the whole thing.
matches.
Yeah.
Everything was super interesting.
Yeah.
Good job to everybody involved there. But
Super fun.
yeah.
Yeah. Did we check out the bracket as well? Yeah, you could see I Love Bears just went 3-0 all the way through.
Yeah.
No bracket reset necessary.
Yeah. It
all
was.
the way through.
My boy
the
being in the
level of
grand
play with
finals.
those contenders there was just amazing to watch.
Yeah.
Like I was on the edge of my seat, like no joke, just like watching on the Twitch. It's like
Yeah.
no. It's so good.
Yeah. I want to say a big thank you to our tournament organizers, Spaniard and Nutella, and also all of our casters and analysts. So we had Vivid, Verb, Freeze, Norgaz, Jones. There's a bunch of people who casted not only on our channel, but over on the Dojo
Did they
channel
reveal
as
it?
well.
Not yet. You haven't missed anything yet.
None of this was possible
Don't worry.
without all your hard work. So thank
Right.
you very, very much.
Thank you.
Amazing. Yeah. We've got some awesome stuff coming
What
up
did I Love
in the
Bears
show.
play?
Let's check out the agenda. What are we looking at today?
Against
Got
me,
a
he
new hero
played
with a deep
Lawbringer
dive
and
on the
Centurion.
lore, gameplay, animation as well. We'll be taking a closer look at our new hero's design as well with
My
texture artists.
my
Super
warden
excited for that.
against
We
his
have Colin Rick
Centurion,
here,
he
to
won
go over
5-4.
all the music that
It
was
was a very
created
close
for
fight.
Year 8, so we're
It
gonna
was
do kind of
really
like a
fun,
Year 8
actually.
review of all the music.
Nice.
Very excited. Got some
But he
patch
spanked me
notes,
with
of
the
course.
Lawbringer though.
Can't forget that,
Fucking
and of course the
destroyed me.
community corner at the very end with
Love it.
Jet and Josh.
Love it.
Awesome.
All right.
Something else that's cool is coming this title update are Steam achievements, and these are actually retroactive. So if you already completed them, yeah, you could show that
this
too. We also have.
What's this?
We're going to be on
You
Steam
might
Deck
super
as well.
low
We are
compared to
currently
their
on
voice.
Steam Deck.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Go play.
Maybe I don't think I
Gotta
can
play
turn
around.
them up anymore.
but yeah, these achievements are
little
retroactive.
bit.
So if you've already done the stuff to complete them, you'll be just unlocking stuff. So yeah, pretty
Awesome.
cool.
My mic's just clear
We
as
also
it
have a
is.
free
you
week
know.
starting tomorrow. Hell yeah, look at this.
What is this?
So from January 23rd to January 30th, For Honor will be free on Xbox, PlayStation, and UB Connect. But the free week period will end slightly later on UB Connect. It'll actually end on the February 3rd. So there's
Cool.
a bit extra time on UB Connect. So if you haven't played For Honor and you want to try it out, it's free.
Those
Get
are-
all your friends to download it and
Yeah.
play with you.
You heard him. You heard
There's
the man.
no excuses.
Very important.
No excuses. All right. It's free. That was a really cool graphic too. I hadn't
like
seen that. That
I
was
like
really neat.
I like
That was
that.
nice.
Yeah, the For Honor statues are
But
pretty
yeah,
cool.
before we jump
I'd
into
love
all
one
the
of
stuff,
those.
JC, you know you're not usually in the intro. So what
Yeah, no, of
what are
course.
you doing here? What are you doing here?
Well, besides for my fan club, you mean?
That's true. We did
Okay,
did
yeah.
establish that.
So I'm super excited to announce something kind of cool.
What?
We do have a year 9 happening.
What? Oh, check it
Oh,
out.
shit.
Go.
You see our beautiful key art there. There might not be a lot of little things that you internet sleuths can go. So I would say look at it, use it as your wallpaper, print it, put it all over your walls in your house, go crazy, inspect every little detail.
Tattoo it on
Yes,
your arm.
yeah,
Everything
nice,
it's
confirmed,
awesome.
man.
The art actually looks
Let's go.
really cool.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, my
so
channel's not
super
gonna die
psyched.
yet
There's
for
gonna be a lot
another
more
year.
details coming as we kick off year 9.
Yeah, of course.
In the near future. But I'm just super happy to be able to
The
announce
channel
to people that
survives
we're
for
having
one more
year 9.
year.
It's
Let's go.
Exciting.
it's always good to have. We've been working on a lot of stuff there, so I can't wait to show people what we have in store.
It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, keep an eye out for the next Warriors then for year 9, because that's what we'll be talking about year 9 stuff. So if you want to come back then, please do.
Always show up for Warriors then.
Always show
Year
up for
9
Warriors
is
then, please.
crazy.
Makes me
It
happy.
really is.
Do everything you can to watch.
But yeah, folks, we got an awesome show today. But first, let's check
Save
out
for another
this
year.
new
Yeah.
gameplay trailer for the Khatun. Super
For sure,
excited.
man.
Let's rock.
Take it away, Max. Go.
Vikings call us the Armor. The samurai speak of Unblockable.
I don't want to block anything.
And the knights. You think of something that can be fought. Ego. Darkness. Ally. Enemy. Call us what you want. Look upon us now. In the flesh.
Yes, you
It's
will bow down
already
to
too
mommy.
late.
You will get on your fucking knees.
Your leaders have fallen. Your lands belong to us. You lost. Behold my peace.
I literally have goosebumps. They always kill it with the trailers, man.
Now comes the
Deflex. Yo, you see the deflex? Assassin. Confirmed. He has deflex, yes. Surprised face. Deflect hero? Yes, man. They always kill it with those trailers, man. They really do a good job of getting these knights. Holy shit, that was cool. She is literally the fucking girl boss of For Honor. We have a new queen in town.
Welcome back, Warriors. What an awesome trailer that was. Khatun looks incredible. I can't
That
wait.
wasn't
to get
gameplay?
into
I mean, it
all
showed
of
gameplay.
Join with me today, as always. We've got Alex, Raph, Ian. How y'all doing?
You're
Amazing.
gonna see all the
Amazing?
moveset anyway.
Warm.
You know, I'm a bit panicked. It's
Yeah.
the Mongols.
Yeah, it's a bit scary, not gonna lie. But we'll get through it. Yeah, we'll get through it.
Will we? Will we? Let's hope.
I promise.
Let's
I
hope.
promise. Awesome. So before we get into everything, let's take a look at our seasonal roadmap first. So we got title update 1. Let's take a look at title update 2. We've got Khatun's Peace, the free event pass.
Let me get out of the way.
January 23rd. Of course, our new hero, Khatun, available tomorrow. We've got the
Khatun.
Hero Fest for the Orochi, Pirate, and
Khatun.
Griffin. And we've got a throwback event out of the Eclipse.
Oh, you gotta give it that hot tune.
Awesome. So first, why don't we do a quick recap of TU1, Ian? Just to help.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, as people might remember from T1, General Juels invited Astria over for the ceremonial gifting of the Starfall sword, symbol of unity. He wanted to join forces with Horkos. But big surprise. You might not have seen this coming. I know no one saw this coming, but
sorry.
it turns out Juels was kind of a snake.
What?
You know, right? That was cool. That was.
I like
yeah.
that.
So yeah, you
No
know, it
brain
was the
rot, please?
serpent sword.
Okay, I'm back.
Joe was dressed up as a snake, and it turns out. So yeah, he did not have the best intentions
No.
at heart. It turns out he actually had made a previous alliance with the Khatun, and so now, so yeah, he lured Astria in, but the Khatun had promised him something. He promised them something in return. So now he's opened the doors to Heathmore, the Khatun. So the Khatun have come in, took Astria by surprise. Big blow to Horkos. You know, it's devastating. The army has been somewhat decimated.
Yeah.
And what happened to Astria? I don't know.
I hate
We
having
might
to
talk
wait to
about it
see the
later.
gameplay.
We shall see. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
patient,
it was
man.
Starfall sword and Astria means
Where's your
star,
patience?
maybe, you know,
Interesting.
seen it coming. Anyway,
I see it. I see it now.
yes.
Awesome. Raf, do you want to tell us more about who the Khatuns actually are?
Yes,
Khatun.
absolutely.
Oh my God,
so Khatuns
Oh my
are,
God, I can't.
of course, our new Mongol hero, Mongol inspired. They are so Khatun means it's a Mongolian word. It's the feminine
Proper
form
put
of
some
Khan,
effort
maybe
into that one as
better,
well, did you? Like,
or,
Khatun.
more used or more known. It means ruler or leader. We are using the Mongolian pronunciation, so a H, aspired H, rather than the K that would be used in Turkic languages, so neighboring
Haven't fight it. I'm
family.
trying.
And these Khatuns
trying,
are,
bro.
of course, inspired by the Mongols, and especially the Mongolian Empire of the Mongol Empire of the 13th century. So at that point, their leader Genghis Khan and his family, in which a woman
Genghis
had
Khan?
a prominent position,
Big Genghis.
they invaded and conquered an empire that stretched from Korea to Turkey and from Finland to Vietnam, modern countries. So yeah, it was a pretty big empire.
Yeah.
And it is our inspiration because you'll have both in the narrative, but also you'll see a lot of it.
Brain
in
rot got a
other,
big hunk. Oh my God.
Elements
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
our assets. So these Khatuns, just like their historical counterparts in our lore, these Khatuns are invading, they are leading an invading horde from the steppes. They have long lived in the harsh environment of the steppes, and this harsh environment has sharpened them into
Bucky makes me laugh when he
brutal,
says
deadly,
Khatun.
nimble assassins. They are quite good at what they do, but for a long time, even though the other factions of Eastmore knew that there were some Mongols, some
Trying to fight it,
Khatun
man.
somewhere in the steppe to the east, they did not really care about them. They were considered inconsequential barbarians because they were divided. They would raid from time to time because steppes, not a lot of resources, so they would have to raid. But yeah, it was in woolen lands, no one really cared. But recently this has changed because they have become unified by the singular and a bit twisted vision of their main leader, the Khatun of Khatuns, the Queen of Queen or ruler
Yeah,
of
it's an
rulers.
assassin. She did some
Gul'jin.
deflects on the trailer.
Interesting. Okay, so thank you for explaining. That's contextualizing the trailer.
Is there
a
any
lot
hybrids
more,
that can
Do you want
deflect?
to talk more about like who Gul'jin actually is?
Actually, I can dive into that.
Yeah.
So, quick lesson.
I'm not sure.
Gul'jin in Mongolian mythology was a demon who led a horde, an army in order to destroy and eventually rebuild. So we're kind of using that as a springboard for our
She looks
vision
so
of
fucking cool, doesn't
the
she?
Khattuns. Gul'jin, when she was young, as Raf said, she lived on the steppes.
Oh yeah, Shaolin.
And,
True.
And eventually,
So she might actually
let's
still be
say
a hybrid then, yeah.
Blackstone-backed
True.
Mongols attacked
Very
her
true.
village. So she's felt the influence of the faction war. Her and her family, her tribe, or her village actually, were collateral damage essentially in a faction war. So she's seen, all the bad that it does. She's seen the senseless fighting from knights and Vikings and all that, and she's like, this needs to stop.
Yeah.
So eventually she grew into power. She learned how to fight. As Raf said, she eventually unified all the tribes. And now she has this army, and what she wants is to break this cycle, to break the wheel, bring out all of it to an end and usher something new. So in her mind, she's bringing this new peace to Heathmore, but it's a twisted version of peace,
of course.
right? She has her own, not saying she has her own agenda, but she wants peace, but it comes at a price.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very complex individual. This is
Yeah,
someone
she
I've seen a
is
lot.
a demon-named person who has demons, let's say.
Yeah. This is super interesting. I thank you for
No
breaking
one
that
cares
down.
about the law. That's
the
not
first
true.
set that we have
A lot of people
as well
do actually.
really is her iconic set. This is what Gul'jin is. She has this mask that
look at
is setting her up as a bit of a match for Astria, who also has this iconic helmet.
Yeah.
And the mask in this case is trying to exemplify this sort of reserved threat. She doesn't need to raise her voice in order to inspire fear.
Yeah.
She is inevitable. She brings this dread with her.
Yeah, she looks scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes. And then some of her other sets and variations
Cool design,
are
right?
more about the archetype as a whole. So we see different aspects of Mongolian culture in those ones. So we have some ceremonial variations. We have some
Really cool
that
design.
are inspired by wrestling, which is a large part of their the culture.
Yeah, really interesting part, at least. And one of our inspiration is actually a warrior princess and wrestler princess of the 13th century that is mentioned by Iranian and Chinese sources, and even Marco Polo, an Italian traveler and merchant, who mentioned this princess called Hutulun, and she is one of our inspirations for this. I'm quite happy that you mentioned fear as her weapon, because the Khatuns, they have two sabers, Turco-Mongol sabers that they use, and of course it has served their role, cutting down any enemy that has presented before them. But their real weapon, their weapon of choice, is actually fear.
Nice.
They are coming from the steppes, and I mentioned that this is a unforgiving environment. So there aren't that many Khatuns actually, and they are tribe leaders, so they have people behind them. But yeah, there aren't enough of them to conquer the world and bring peace to it, whether you want it or not. So they cannot actually go from city to city or clan to clan or anything like that and destroy everything. Right. They have to
the end two blades are my
submit.
favorite.
They have to use fear and the display of fear so that you will submit rather than fight.
Oh, we got more.
And
Holy
this
shit.
is reminiscent of actually the 13th century strategy of Genghis Khan and the Mongols. When you read sources and accounts from that time, there will be, building towers of skulls and having feasts on top of hills made of, they would bury alive some of their enemies and all that. But all of this was actually planned. There was a purpose to it. The Mongols would do these things and make sure that the next 50 cities know that this city has been razed to the ground, so that the next 50 cities would
When's she coming out? Tomorrow.
And this is how they conquered, half of the world at the time. So this is something we wanted to take inspiration from. I would like also to mention one last thing on Gul'jin, our titular hero. When we started the process of thinking, conceptualizing this hero, we had a picture. It's coming from another source called The Secret History of the Mongols. There is a custom being described that at some point Genghis Khan wanted to punish a treacherous tribe. And so he, after victory, he had all of the remaining members of the tribe lined up against carts, and a sword was passed at the axle of the carts, and everybody who was tall enough died, and the small ones would survive. We imagine that Gul'jin is, her parents were tall and she was short, so she survived alone, wandering on the steppe, the unforgiving steppe.
Genghis Khan mentioned
a lot of her parents on there. What does that do to someone? Well, we imagine that maybe this is why she so wants to break this. She's bringing a new answer to the conundrum of For Honor, which is how do you survive in a world that doesn't have enough resources so that everybody can survive? You try to share, like Chimera would? Do you try to have the strongest survive? Or do you try to make sure that everybody submits?
Who doesn't like a good story?
We have peace now and no one else suffer the same thing that she suffers, whether you want it or not, and no matter the cost and no matter the violence and the people that I will actually have to kill so that I bring this. Yeah, it's a simple story, but we all hope that it's an effective and that you will enjoy this story.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that anecdote alone, I think, really, really contextualizes the hero, and even the trailer itself, like seeing the brutality that she's displaying. It's like it's coming from somewhere. It's not just like, I don't know, blank. It's kind of like this deep-rooted thing inside of her.
There is purpose to the violence.
And it's also why, she says,
I think is with this gender lock
Vikings
stuff,
call us
right?
the Arnar, the Japanese, the samurai speak of Ankoku,
I understand
they have these,
how people
they have the
are mad
wind
about
behind
gender
them,
locked heroes.
There's rumors about them,
when they want,
their
like,
fear
more
spreads before they
customization.
get there, and that's how they gain so
But
much.
what I can't
influence
understand is how
rapidly.
people are still surprised
I really like kind of like the
when
using like the
they
fear
bring
as
out a gender
weapon.
locked hero.
I just as a sidebar, we did
It's
see
been
all
like
the
that for
weapons.
years.
They looked incredible. They looked
We've
really,
had
really
one male,
nice.
one female
I'm
every
sure
year.
I'm sure everyone loved them. But
So
thank you
whilst I
for
understand that
making
people
fear.
are still
I did feel scared a little.
not happy with
it.
I just
Amazing.
can't understand
Thank you.
how people are still
Why don't we
surprised.
move on to
when
look
it
at the in-game realization? Yeah. So we've got the menu.
There she is.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
so
Astria.
that's what happened to Astria.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Got our face off. Looking super cool. I love the red fog, like permeating throughout the environment. So nice.
Yeah.
Backdrop there.
As you can see, the event team took the same map but changed pretty much everything in it to bring what has happened now that
Yeah,
this
fuck you, Walmart.
cloud that was coming in.
Yeah.
What was hiding in the cloud?
Exactly.
Or the fog or whatever. And so, and now that they're here, what has happened?
Exactly. It's the aftermath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Khatun looks incredible. I can't wait for everyone to try her out. Khatun will be available
15K,
for
look at
purchase
that.
tomorrow for $7.99. The hero will also
Oh,
be
bagging.
available for
That is
purchase
a
through Steel
bagging,
2
that.
weeks from now for
Bagging.
15K. So yeah.
$7.99.
Moving on, we've also got a free
Literally
event
costs
pass,
more than that for a
coming, will be
KFC. Are you
available to
kidding
play
me?
From January 23rd to February 13th. So why don't we check out some of the rewards?
Yes, a lot
I
of
mean,
the
you can
event
get
pass this
a
time
sick
is
character
inspired by horses,
for cheaper than a
which,
fucking KFC
as most
meal.
people probably know, are an important part of steppe culture, and also they're very, very.
That's an absolute bargain.
They are pretty. Horses are pretty.
Yeah, they're all threaded throughout a lot of the items in this event pass.
Yeah, look amazing. We got the mood effect here, Eternal Wanderer. We also take a sneak peek at some of the weapons, maybe. Can we see that? Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, holy
These
shit.
look super cool. I love the details.
Okay.
They're really nice.
So these are
Okay, they're bright and vibrant. Very nice.
Mongol-inspired patterns that we've expanded on different weapons and tried to apply to different cultures too.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank all of you for coming
Yes,
on and
insta-buy that.
giving us all the
Insta-buy.
breakdown of everything coming this title update.
Cheaper than chicken.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
But for you watching, stick around. We've got a deep dive for the Khatun's gameplay coming up next. But before that, we're going to be showing you all the lootable weapons for this
guy
event
called
pass.
Chungus Khan
so
in the chat.
check it out.
I love it. Alright, let's take a look at these bad boys. Anyone got any blue and red loadouts? These are perfect for you. I'm always interested to see the shields, because the shields are always sick, man. I mean, that's alright. It's usually the Conqueror and the Warlord shields that are the best. I don't know why, but they're just always better. Yeah, the hero's playable tomorrow, yeah. This is all free, by the way. This is free event pass. All free stuff. Oh, you're off work tomorrow? Does that mean you're going to stream earlier, Riposta? Gameplay when? Very soon. We're going to show the gameplay very soon, I imagine. Very soon. Patience, my children. Patience. Havok losing it? Oh my god, you're not wrong. The new harbour looks like Caelid. Oh, it does actually, yeah. does actually look like Caleb's. Why did they gotta do it on Harbour though? I don't like Harbour as a map that much. Why can't they do it on a good map? I'm just kidding, but I'm not. When is this dropping? Tomorrow. Everything that you're going to see on this stream today is dropping tomorrow. I mean, wish we got more animated weapon skins. Oh, do you mean like the hero skin ones? Yeah. That'd be pretty sick.
Welcome back, Warriors. We are now here to do a deep dive with Alex and Kiera. How are you both doing?
I'm doing great.
Alex, still doing good? I just saw you. So hopefully you're still doing good. Nothing bad happened. Awesome. So, why don't we just jump right into it? So, Kiera, you're our texture artist. Why don't you explain what a texture artist actually does?
Sure, yeah. So, texture artist is the person who puts the material and textures on the model. So, really, what I'm doing is applying cloth, skin texture, oil, dirt, dust. That's my job. But really, what I do every day is tell the character's story through what they're wearing. So, especially for Khatun, she's someone that has an incredible story, as Raphael told us earlier, and I really wanted to show that through her materials. For example, the leather, right? She has an armor that's scratched and used and battle worn, and like you can tell that she's fought, but she takes care of it. She is meticulous with it. You can see that in the glove right there. There's a scratch, but you know it's not too dirty. It's well taken care of. The metal is polished. Same thing with her helmet. There's a huge gash in it, but it's polished. It's taken care of. Though there's still dirt. It's still used. And she's very, she takes care of it. Shows her personality, her meticulousness, a little bit of how serious she is. And it's one of the characters too, which is great and different, that doesn't have too much dirt because, you know, for Honor, we love our dirty boys, girls. We love the dirt. But this one's a little cleaner. And the boots, we can see that, like, they're used, right? The leather is used, but it's cleaner. It's taken care of. It really shows who she is and how her personality, goes
shows through her.
Yeah, exactly. It's lived in.
Yeah, just a bit of daily wear and tear.
Exactly.
Yeah,
just your daily wear and tear. Some slashes.
Yeah.
Huge.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we had Sav on last time to talk about the stages of creation. So at what point does the texture artist come into play?
So I'm a little bit everywhere. We start off with the concept art, and then Sav gets it. So modelers will start doing their modeling, and then I get the character and I apply the textures. But afterwards too, when there's rigging, when we apply the
least miserable for Honor players,
the materials so that the players can change the colors, I'm also there to make sure that things look good so that the colors are nice, the application of the right tones and stuff. So I'm a little bit in the pre-production, a little bit in the middle, a little bit in the post.
Yeah,
so
I genuinely
got my
love seeing the
fingers
concept art, man. It's
Nice.
fucking cool.
So what was it like actually working on the Khatun? Like, were there specific, inspirations or references you used while designing like the textures for this character?
Yeah, so as we can see, she's a lot of leather. And a lot of the references I had to go get was different types of leather so that we can see the contrast between her like her arms, the skirt, the boots, the chaps she has. So I got references like yak leather, cow leather, like where she comes from, what kind of animals can be used. And you can see it in the felt of the material. So when her gloves are worn,
Are you guys
there's
excited
more
for
of
the
a
gameplay?
orange tint or beige tint compared to her belt, where it's more of a desaturated look, right? Okay. So I had to go figure out all these animals where you don't usually do that in your everyday life. Look up yak skin, but yeah, and the different types of metals too. So that was a big challenge too, is to keep everything interesting while having pretty much the same material everywhere, right?
It's really cool, and I just love how
can
detailed
fix her.
everything about her armor is.
What,
you
the
can
Khatun?
clearly see
The
everything that goes into it. It's super nice. Yeah. Did you have any interesting techniques or ways that you kind of made these textures for this character, or was it primarily revolving around the as you said, looking up different types of leather, region based and stuff like that?
So it goes back a bit to storytelling, right? When I apply these materials, I start off by, this is a new piece of armor. Never worn it, first time ever. Then I look at how her arms are. So her shoulders, do they scuff against the chest plate? So scuff marks there. How she fights is, if she's moving her arm like this a lot, I'm going to add more scuff marks.
Okay, interesting.
The straps, more wear and tear. So I apply layer on layer of wear and tear, and then I'm like, okay, well, today she had a really
design, but
dirty
the
day,
boots
so
are goofy.
put a bunch
I
of dirt
don't know,
and then clean it off, and
I
then
think
add a
it's
bunch of
alright.
dirt and then clean it off. So
It'd
it's
be
a lot
better
of
when you've got
layering
your own
to make it
customization
lived
on.
in.
Yeah, it feels like it's coming to life essentially, because you're creating it as if it was
One of those.
as it was being used, it's actually being used. So it's really interesting. Even with what you're mentioning about the moving the arms and you put more scuff, I guess, under it. That's cool. Yeah, that's really awesome.
Someone's just typed back
Alex,
shots
did you want to
as
take
her
a
tier
closer
4.
look at some of the armor sets?
Yeah, so
That's
we can
her
take
4
a look
feet.
at those
What
and
is this
look a little bit at the
generation, man?
customization as well. So there's a lot of customization that you can do. The piping on here, the threading that we have all throughout it, a lot of that you can add a lot of color to. You can also add a whole bunch of color through outfits that you'll apply. We've got the ornamentation and the studs and the yak fur around her shoulders. Lots and lots of colors and lots of different masks as well.
Yeah. Really,
Generations
really cool. And again, I think I love all of this because you can see the stitching is all changing colors. That's
cool.
It's so nice, super detailed. The fashion with this will be, people are going to come up with some crazy stuff.
Well, and it was
for
something
sure.
that we were looking
Can't
at
wait
too,
to see
with
Beans-
how the Mongols
Beans
would
fashion
actually assemble their
in this
armor.
one.
A lot of it was through different straps, and so we're trying to incorporate that a little bit.
It looks incredible. I love this one.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes, and I like the leg guards on this one as well,
You can
which
peg
also
me?
you can
Oh my
see
God.
are attached through straps.
Yeah. These look just.
I'm going to
just
stop reading
incredible.
chat.
Yes.
This I like the helmet on this one.
That helmet is sick.
Again, I think all of them generally just look scary, which is kind of the intention behind
He's
it.
just ultimate edgelord,
but they
man.
look incredible. They look super nice.
There we go.
Here's
You
a
can
screenshot
see
of all of them.
some of the things. that
Yo,
you
Red
can
Dragon with a
create.
5.
Yeah, the fashion with it is
A
gonna
new
look-
muscle
I
mummy
can't wait to
is
see what
nice to
people-
have.
What people cook, honestly, it's going to be great.
Yo, thanks so much for the 5, man.
We also have the battle outfit from the event pass had some pretty unique color customization that we could take a quick look here.
Yes, you can see how that applies onto her armor.
Super cool. Do a little spin. Nice.
Fucking sick character, man. Sick
I
design.
love watching her run and seeing the leather bounce.
Love it.
Yeah, it's nice. Awesome. Well, thank you both for coming on and explaining everything. Did you want to give
Old
any
Bean,
special
I'm not
shout-outs to
reading that.
anyone? Thank yous.
But thank you for the
Well, first of all,
$4.99.
thanks for having me, and thank you to all the character team, every single one of you, riggers, modelers, animators,
giving anyone
everybody.
any
You guys are
ideas.
amazing, and we couldn't do this amazing character without any of you. So
Yeah. Amazing. Well, thank you both for coming on and breaking all
Real
of it down.
My
Khatun
chat
looks
is
amazing. I can't wait to
unfucking believable.
get in and play. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, stick around for you watching. We've got the gameplay next, doing a deep dive with Mr. JC and Mike and Nolan. So see you soon.
Here we go, boys and girls. Gameplay very soon. Oh, I got raided by Steel. Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, welcome on in, man. Steel, what was you playing, man? Hey, what do you think of the new For Honor character? What do you think, man? She looks pretty badass, right? Welcome on in, though, man. Yo, being with the 199, thank you, brother. I'm not reading the stuff out loud anymore. Just why is everybody so obsessed with fucking feet? I know. I can't, man. Genuinely, what's your obsession with feet? I don't get it. I don't get the appeal of fucking feet, man. I don't get it.
Welcome back, Warriors! Alright, we are here to talk about gameplay for the new Khatun hero, and who better to talk about it than these two fine people joining me on the couch today. It's your Lord and Savior JC is back. Hello, welcome back.
Hello. I haven't been here before. I always make that joke and it always lands really flat.
You know, it's still funny.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
I'm happy. If it's funny to you, my
Just
job
please
is
keep doing it, yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
You should start laughing then next time, just to prove it, for everybody.
Yeah, that would
called
be
me,
important,
you
yeah.
called me out, and here I am having to deal with it live on stream right now. But well, speaking of that, call outs. Mike, welcome back.
That guy's got a fucking good beard, man.
Happy to be here. Yeah,
I am jealous of that guy's beard.
Has it been?
It has been. It has been since Sohei.
Since
Yeah.
Sohei.
It's been a while.
It has been.
But I bring the
Riposta,
goods.
thanks for the
You do bring
resub, by the
JC,
way.
of course.
Definitely,
Sorry,
yeah.
I missed that, bro.
Well, we got a lot of good stuff to show today. All right. We're just
Lucky, thank you
vibing
for
today.
the
I love it. It's great.
279. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Well, without further ado, then let's dive into this. What can you
Let's
tell
dive
us
in. Let's
about
dive in.
Khatun?
Come on, man. I'm
Yes,
excited
so
for this.
Mike, if you will.
Yeah. So this is Khatun. Of course, you've seen her in the previous segments. She looks fabulous. Good job to everybody there. But let's dive into gameplay. I'm going to get straight into moves. So let's start with moves from neutral openers. So we'll start with of course the light attack. She has a light attack from all directions. Very nice. She has heavy attacks.
Yo, she's broken.
All directions.
She got a light attack from all directions. She's
As you
fucking
would
busted.
expect.
Nerf her immediately.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. As is tradition as well. She has a zone attack.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I'll do it on my side. Not that people can see it.
There you go.
better
Yeah,
than
go
me.
for it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
I've seen enough. I'm buying it.
And now let's look at the dodge attacks. We'll look at them earlier than we usually do. So she has side dodge attacks, side light dodge attacks. These are enhanced.
Nice.
So you can continue your chain, which we'll talk about in a second.
Broken.
And she has a forward heavy dodge attack. That's going to be important for later.
Important to know that like the side dodges are on lights and the front is on heavy. There's a very good reason for this.
She's
I think
slow.
We're gonna get into it a little.
We're going to get into
Wait.
it in a little second.
I like how you're setting them up.
Yeah.
Them up. All right. The anticipation. Just wait.
The very final one that I'll show here, just before we get into all the good stuff, is the sprint attack. This is on light attack.
Oh, it looks so good.
Beautiful. JC, do you want to do that on me as well? Fantastic.
Looks amazing, yeah.
Looks amazing. Feels
I was like,
really
why is she so
badass.
slow?
And so now, before you go a
Gosh.
little bit into the basic chains and all that, we're right. So we have, as we've been doing for a little while, it's a 2-hit chain hero, but with a lot of like little fun things.
Yeah.
We'll go a little bit more into detail as to why we picked some of these choices, but just like it's going to be super interesting. So Mike,
let's go. So we'll start again from the light attacks. So like JC mentioned, 2 hits chains. Light attacks can chain to every direction, of course. These are not enhanced. They get blocked by JC.
blocked.
Well, here. I move to heavy attacks. Same thing. Heavy attack into heavy attack. All directions. Pretty simple.
so by now you're like, oh, what is this hero, right? Like there's 2 swords. I don't know what's going on. You know.
What are you doing to us
here? So part of one of the main pillars that we've been working on, we've been wanting through this hero, and it's something that I think the community has been wanting for a long time. Soft feints, right?
Soft feints.
So we haven't done like a really soft feint centric hero in a long time, but it also can't feel like our other like heroes that have a lot of soft feints, like Aramusha, for example, right? You would think, and I saw in chat a lot of people like even from the videos that we released this week. Go, oh, this is just going to be Aramusha 2.0 potentially or whatever. It is not. And so, Mike, please go into what makes her unique here.
What makes her unique here? So soft feints, maybe just a very quick explanation of soft feints for the audience. Soft feints is not throwing an attack and cancelling it like I did there, which is kind of the usual thing that you do with.
Yeah, that's a hard feint.
That is a hard feint. When we talk about soft feint, it's throwing an attack, but throwing a different attack during the startup.
Yeah.
To essentially transition to that second attack there. So what JC is doing here, maybe that looks a bit clear. Maybe go from top to side there. JC throws a heavy attack and then soft feints into a light attack from the side.
Yeah, from a different stance.
From a different stance. Very important. It's not in the same direction.
Nope.
It's in a different direction.
Yeah.
So you can do that with heavy attacks into light attacks, but you can also do that with heavy attacks into heavy attacks.
Oh, whoa. Which is something new, right? We very rarely, like Kinsey has some soft feints into heavies, but this is the first time that we have soft feint into light, soft feint into heavies, having like a lot of focus on this.
Nice.
But there's even more.
There's even more. So with soft feinting, there's a couple of things you can do. There's one part in the chain that I'll mention first, just before we jump into more soft feinting stuff here, is I mentioned before we have a light, heavy, light, heavy chain. You also have a light chain with a bash in chain, but you need to soft feint your heavy attack. You can do this from neutral, but generally we've seen lots of players going into chain and throwing a bash, in this case frightful kick. It's a kick, an unblockable bash coming from the soft feint.
Yeah,
nice.
And you can do this from neutrals as well. You can soft feint into this kick.
So the idea overall is that like anytime you soft feint with this hero and you go into
You guys did ask for feat,
light,
right?
a heavy, or that frightful kick.
No, you're gonna get
always
feat.
go to your finishers. So this means that I can do like technically heavy opener into heavy soft feint into heavy into heavy soft feint into heavy into soft feint into light, and do however you want. So you kind of have an infinite chain,
like a pseudo,
as long as you use your soft feints constantly.
Nice.
So that's super interesting there because it adds like another dimension, right? It's not just a regular infinite chain, which is something, by the way, while we're developing the hero, we tried to give her at some point an infinite chain. And with all the soft feint options, it didn't really feel right. It was getting really complicated to figure out where am I at in my chain? What's going on? We tried a bunch of different things, 3-hit chains, all sorts of things. And we ended up focusing on this aspect because there's another part to her kit that we'll be seeing very shortly. Just part of the other thing that makes her really unique. But it's really interesting. One last thing before we get into the other little thing.
Yes.
I just want to hijack the animation presentation for half a second.
Good
because
point,
it looks too good. And I want to give them a massive shout out. look at those stance changes. When you switch your stance from left
That's
to
pretty
right,
sick, right?
all the little flourishes, all the stuff that's been going, I'm taking over for them for a second there, but they know they have crazy props there. This hero, the animations look amazing. There's a lot of attention that's been paid also to the soft feints so that everything looks a lot more realistic. When we were designing the hero, working very closely with Vanessa's team to make sure that we had soft feints that looked believable. She has 2 weapons. We want to make sure that whenever you start an attack and you soft feint to something else, that it moves very, very, very seamlessly. So that's really important. It was really important for us.
Yeah.
And I think it's reflected really well. And
Don't
that's
judge
kind of
yet.
fits with the whole
Keep
soft
watching, mate. Isn't it?
Exactly.
It's not
Well,
finished.
what else is there that's kind of unique with this hero?
He's
Now
still
let's
going.
get to
He's
the
not
first
finished.
unique
Yes.
part.
Relax.
First, I mentioned that specifically. So this hero has soft feinting as kind of a dominant mechanic, but what makes her cool is you can soft feint into this move.
Yeah, I'm going to go far away so you can show it like how far it goes.
Fear and Fury.
Yes.
So this is essentially soft feinting into a dodge if you're thinking about, input buttons. But this is a special kind of move.
Yes, it's a very, very special kind of move.
If you've been paying attention, you would have seen the guard indicator show guard in all directions.
Yes.
This is, of course, an assassin, which means that if you attack an assassin at the right time during a dodge, she deflects.
Yes, so I'm going to throw a top heavy towards me, and I'll show it as regular.
Let me move a tiny bit back, top heavy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So, assassin, right? Important to note, I saw people when they were seeing the gameplay trailer screaming deflects in chat. Yeah. Yes, deflects. Yes, it's the first assassin, pure assassin that we've made in For Honor since Nusha, which is
since Best Girl Nusha,
right? So
Best Girl
we've been
Khatun
wanting to
now.
do assassins. We wanted to get back into making assassins using deflects with the removal of reflex guard that we've done quite a while ago now. We've been getting more and more into we can actually make assassins now. What kind of stuff we can do? So this is our first assassin for a long time.
Yeah,
super excited, and she has the flex, and so we wanted to, on top of it, make her special. And so what's interesting with that move there that we see that she runs towards her opponent with Fear and Fury, the idea here is that it's not full block, it's full deflect. So similarly to what we've seen in the testing ground that we've done not that long ago, right? With Peacekeeper, she has full deflect frames for the entire duration of that move as she runs forward. Any attack that could be deflected, so unblockables don't really count or whatever, but any attack that could be deflected will be automatically deflected. So Mike, if you want to try it out,
Yep. So, do you want me to
just
attack? Yeah, here we go.
See, so I hit her inside of it. She did a deflect. Nice. That's already that works for any side, anywhere. If there's people around that try to hit you while you're running, you will deflect them. You can do whatever deflect punishes. We'll go into that after that in a little bit. Nice. But you can get anything there. So it's really, really cool that to really have that deflect synergy. She's an assassin. We wanted to go all in on deflects. It's also a pretty interesting move. You can target swap it. Clearly, when we're 1v1, it's kind of, we're not really show it. But it's interesting to go. You can hit somebody, you can soft feint, and then target swap, run towards somebody else.
What do you guys think so far?
Get into the mix of the fight and really running around kind of crazy. So it's really interesting. The other part that's kind of cool with it is that you can soft feint into it, right? But you can also just chain into it after a light or a heavy. So because of this, it kind of gives her a lot of freedom into when do I use this kind of extender move? What can I do with it? How can I use it offensively, defensively as well? It's kind of the designer that was working on it, Noel, big shout out to Noel, by the way, wanted to make something that was really attack as you defend and defend as you attack type of thing, but not in a conventional way that we typically have in For Honor. It's not a superior block. It's not crushing counters or anything. It's I'm committing to a big forward dodge that has a lot of potency that makes people scared, and it also ties in with her lore, right? We were listening to Raphael earlier and stuff, and a lot of it is about controlling people through fear. I don't know about you, but if I was on a battlefield and this crazy person with 2 massive swords started running towards me, I'd be a little bit scared.
Get out
Old Bean, you've got to stop.
Yeah.
He's very confident in that. So yeah.
All right. So then,
Thank
Mike,
you,
do you want to
Bean.
run us through what we can do? Because it's not just a run, right?
Of course.
If it was just a run, you'd be like, whatever. But what can we do out of this run?
So out of this run, you can chain, right? So let's go. That's default run, Fear and Fury. Out of this Fear and Fury, you can do a light attack. There we go. Oh, I'll do it from top.
Yeah. Go ahead.
There we we go.
You can do
Big slash.
So
I can do this from side as well.
So another big aspect that we have here that Mike is going to show us is it's really interesting that we wanted to really push the stance-based aspect of this as well, right? It's not just, I run, I do something. It's I run, I pick a stance, I do an attack. So you have light, you also have zone attack that you can do as well.
Yep. So
that is a pretty quick zone attack there.
Fly the zone, throw the zone attack out.
Right, so a big zone attack hits people around. That's really good.
What do you reckon
But
of
then, so already you have like a bunch of different options, but you can do the light from any different stance. The light also chains more into. You can go into back into Fear and Fury. You can kind of have like a lot of like running around there. What I would suggest is it's pretty strong, but it can actually be really countered. So we're not gonna go into crazy details here because I want to get people a bit of a chance to explore.
Sure.
But at the same time, we've carefully thought out the duration of these things, and I would say experiment with them a little bit. It might look like, I'm going to just like, run light. That does not necessarily work as well as you would think it does. There's ways to counter it. We've put a lot of thought into how do you counter it, but how do you counter the counter as well? We have like a lot of thought put into it, but it's really it's a question of what can you do with those different situations. If you land a heavy and you do Fear and Fury, you get
Demon and Juels.
different frame advantages that if you land a light and you go into Fear and Fury. So there's a lot of thought that was put towards this to really make it super efficient.
Ultimately, this gives you lots of options.
Yeah, exactly, right? The breadth of it is like the basis is we want to give players a lot of options. To have a lot of player expression. How do you want to play her? What do you want to do? That's good. But then there's one button. I think I saw you do it.
No. You didn't see me do it.
But there's one more button that you can do while you are running. Actually, there's two more, but we'll show. Like you can also like just to show you can also like dodge out of it.
Yep.
So if you do,
you go that, go in. You can dodge cancel.
You can dodge cancel out of it. So like if something happens and like if a bash is coming at you, you can like dodge out of it and you can do like a lot of interesting things. That's kind of nice. But then
let's go.
What do you do with that heavy button now?
What did I do with that heavy button? So that heavy button leads us to the second unique.
Yes.
Called Bloody Wrath. Very aptly named. It's an unblockable pinning move that comes out of Fear and Fury.
Yeah. And in any stance, right? So it's like left, right,
any
top.
stance.
Similarly, a little bit, if you've played Pirate, she has something a little bit similar, but we really pushed it to the extreme where she uses her sword to impale, and she can kind of use her gun or push back. But instead of just going, we have like this, whatever, there's a lot more options.
Cool
with
shit.
Once more.
Why don't you run us through them?
More options is always good. So let's go. We'll pin you. And I can follow up with the light attack.
Yeah.
Very quick light attack.
Yeah, very fast. Kind of ties in with her feats that you'll see in a little bit. But sometimes you want to do a light if you're in a group fight, if you're in any kind of situation where like, I can't get stuck in that animation really quickly.
Yeah,
throw out a light, you get out of it super quickly.
I imagine.
Fantastic. Next, you can pin and go into a zone attack. This is an armored zone attack. So you cannot be interrupted with it. An uninterruptible stance.
Yeah.
This is also useful in team fights.
Yeah, exactly, right? So if you want to deal a bit more damage, people around you, whatever, works quite well. But then there's another one.
So you pin somebody, and now you want to finish them off with a heavy finisher follow-up off of that Bloody Wrath. And this does big damage.
Yeah, it does big damage, pins for quite a long time as well. Yeah. Looks amazing. Like, honestly, like our VFX team, our animation team, again, outdid themselves. Like, the big blood splatter, everything. Yeah. You feel like she's, getting there. And again, that's part of how we design these moves is from the fear aspect, right? The idea here is that she does this not because she's cruel, because she wants to be, like, violent or whatever, or she absolutely wants to kill that person, but it's also to scare people around her. Yeah. Because, again, if you're in a fight and you see her doing this, like, what? I don't really want that to happen to me. So it plays into that fear aspect as well, which is super important to this show. And it also ties in with feats as we go along the further out.
Indeed.
So I don't want to.
Yo, thank you for doing all, man. Appreciate it.
I thought it was cool. You mentioned the VFX on it too. Did I see some blood splatter on the screen?
You saw blood splatter on the screen.
That is a nice touch.
Let me just soft feint correctly here. Up. Blood splatter on the screen. Nice curvature in the blood there on the side.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
So
quickly before the
what do you guys think?
Yes.
Before the feats, we have a couple of other ways we can get into this move.
Yes.
Because we did talk about the deflect earlier.
Yeah, so that's another part of what's interesting with this hero is that Bloody Wrath as a move by itself, it's interesting. You know, it's a pin. It does all the different things. That's pretty cool. But we wanted to go again hardcore all in with this.
Yeah.
And to make it an integral part of our moveset. We didn't want to go, you have to do Fear and Fury to be able to do Bloody Wrath. It's pretty cool, but it's not really like the thing that we absolutely need to do. So it's also available in a lot of different situations.
Nice.
So for example, like you can
I'll throw it top heavy, and you can start with the first one there.
So on deflect, you get it. Like, so I maxed it there, so you do it again so I can show like a different follow-up there. So every time you deflect, either from a normal deflect on the side or off of Fear and Fury, you can always go into Bloody Wrath, which is pretty cool. You also get it off of what else?
Guard break.
A guard break, right?
Successful guard break on somebody puts you straight into that Bloody Wrath, and you have
damage
all
on
the follow-up.
Exactly.
available.
To note here, because I'm sure there's people in chat going, oh, this is way too OP. Don't worry too much about it. Every single version of Bloody Wrath that we're seeing, so the one that is off of Fear and Fury, the one that's off Deflect, the one that's off of Guard Break, and there's two other ways to get into it, they all have different initial damage values so that we can balance them accordingly. So that, for example, the one off of Guard Break, if you do the Guard Break and you do the heavy follow-up, then what ends up happening is you deal like a little bit more, or like typical damage for a Guard Break. But if you do it off of Fear and Fury, you deal more. If you deal it off of a parry or a deflect, you deal different amounts of damage. So that's really important to know here that yes, there's a lot of different ways to go into it, but at the same time, the initial damage of the initial hit from Bloody Wrath is different depending on the situation.
Fucking cool design, man.
We also have it off of a parry, right?
A parry. So let me throw a top parry, top heavy for you there.
Right.
You can follow up on that.
Yeah. So here, there's something that's interesting here, right?
Yep.
So off of a heavy parry, it's not guaranteed. So we can do it again. I'll do it and you can dodge it, right? So it's dodgeable. Off of a light parry, however it is, you can do a dodge attack to me, for example. So side
side dodge attack?
Yeah,
Here you go.
Right, so off of a side dodge attack, it's fully guaranteed. So again, you get good stuff there. It kind of works. That works really well. Again, really well off of a parry. Off of a heavy parry, you can still get a light. That's good. The other thing that's interesting is that, just to mention, off of Guard Break, if you don't want it to have the entire time of it, because this is a pin, it takes a while. It's interesting. Yeah. You can still zone attack and get the full 24 damage that you would normally get. Right.
Oh, nice.
So we still thought it out to make sure that we have the whole setup here that works, that makes sense with damage values, what we have with other heroes and stuff. So that's kind of interesting here. So that's about it for moveset in general, right? We're going to go towards feats.
I'll set that up, so I'll leave it to you to fill the void a bit.
Yeah. So thank you, Mike. So a lot of the stuff we've been talking about, right? So we've been working on this hero for quite a while now. We know the hero quite well. We faced a lot of challenges building this hero, right? We have a soft feint hero. It's not the easiest thing to build all the time.
Sure.
Want to make sure it's balanced. We also wanted to make a hero that was not particularly easy to play as, right? There's a lot of options. There's a lot of room for player expression, so it's super interesting.
Yeah.
We also tried a lot of different things. I won't go into too much details because I'm going to go necessary, but we tried a lot of different aspects, and not everything always worked out. Because this is normal, and it's For Honor, and sometimes you go, I wish there was this, that. Doesn't mean we didn't try stuff, but also at the same time, it's like we need to make it fit within what's in For Honor, and it makes sense. So we ran into a small snag, so we can give this to our amazing person here. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
That is cool. And so, so where do you see, like, like the inspirations we have for her? Obviously, first assassin in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously we see these kind of like cool like pinning maneuvers that she has. So where do you maybe see her in regards to like the team comps and other areas like that?
Yeah. So in terms of team composition, because she has like pins, she has actually a really good access to that pinning move, right? To Bloody Wrath. What's interesting here, thank you. What's interesting here is that like she pairs really well as a gank initiator. So heroes that have a lot of big damage from neutral, I'm talking like maybe Shigoki, Itokiri, that kind of stuff where you can actually like guarantee a lot of damage off of an ally pin. Those work really, really well. She's really good to set these things up. So she works really, really well with these heroes. She works well with like a lot of different team compositions. Again, big trajectories on her attack, so she hits a lot of people around her. She might be good. She's gonna be pretty good at stalling as well, so you can get into good points and stall people to get into where you need to go. So she's a much more universal hero, but again, she's pretty tough to use effectively. So take your time when you're playing with her. Get into what you need to get into, and really flesh out, understand the moveset. She's not the easiest hero to play, but there's a lot of really cool things that you're going to get into that are amazing here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, cool. So we can look at feats now, right?
All right, let's take a look.
Awesome.
Get these
All
feats out,
so,
man.
Mike.
So we're looking at feats now. I want to give a caveat. Like we've messed with cooldowns, especially for one of the feats. It's not just an instant thing, and we'll talk about that.
And even then, only the fourth feat as a cooldown, and we'll tell you what the actual cooldown is going to be.
Exactly. So let's start with feat 1. Feat 1 is a passive feat that you unlock. It's called Relentless. Now, we talked about soft feints a lot in this hero. You will be using soft feints a lot when you're playing Khatun. Soft feints cost stamina. However, once you unlock the Relentless feat, the first one, it has no cooldown, it's a passive feat, no more stamina cost for your soft feints.
Yep. Nice.
So that's really interesting, right? Because we want her to rely on those soft feints quite a bit to open up opponents. Typically, when you have soft feints, you have a lot of stamina costs associated to them. So because we want this hero to have like a bit of an easier time, and we want to encourage you to go into soft feints.
Free passives.
And this feat essentially just goes, you pay the initial cost. So if you want to soft feint into a light, into a kick, also which is
yeah, she's quite tall,
those bashes cost a little bit more stamina, right? You always only pay the 12 cost up front for the heavy, but not the initial, not the extra cost for whatever you soft feint into.
Which means more soft feints.
Exactly.
All right.
Soft feints.
I like it.
Now, as usual, with all our new heroes, we want to make sure that the feats are synergizing with each other and the kit, right? Feat 2 is once again a passive feat called Brutal, and the way it works is when I land a follow-up attack off of my Bloody Wrath, so off of the pin move, my damage is increased by 20% for 10 seconds. This is it's a passive feat. It doesn't have cooldown. It doesn't reset immediately, so you will kind of have to
I've
wait
just
it
posted
out
some 1v1
and
Juels, so we'll watch that after this.
Reperform. That's a hard word to say, actually. Reperform the move to get that buff as well. So you see the glow
you'll
on
see
the
in
hands.
those 1v1
you'll see
Juels
the
just
damage
how
increase
good she
icon
is.
there in the health bar.
Yeah, so what's
She
interesting
has
here-
to commit to that.
She has to
all
commit to it,
Correct.
and then it doesn't last for super long. And like you said, you can't refresh it.
What do you
This
guys
is
think
part
of
of
the
what I was
feats?
saying. Like it triggers off of light, zone, or heavy follow-ups, right? So sometimes you might want to go, oh, I just want the damage buff quickly. I'm going to do a quick one, go into light, works super well. You still get it regardless, but the idea is that like you, again, to play into player choice, into what we need to do, super interesting, works quite well there, so that's really good.
Nice.
Also, it plays into, sorry, just to say, it plays into that fear aspect as well, right? We're talking about fear again. The idea here is she lands at Bloody Wrath, does something, scares people around her. She feels like you're kind of worried, oh wait. And then she ends up being stronger to make you more afraid to play against her. That's a big part of what we're building with these identities, with the type of things, which is super interesting in my opinion.
That's cool.
Exactly. And then moving on with fear, what goes with fear, it's intimidation.
Yeah.
And that is the name of feat 3. The way it works is whenever you kill an enemy, you will gain a, let's call it a fear aura. An aura around you. It lasts for 10 seconds. It's stuck to you, so you can move around with it. And anybody inside, any enemy inside that will take 25% more damage. So it's an 8-meter
You want me to
aura.
put myself above the guys?
I will have to kill you to demonstrate this.
Please kill me.
So, let me.
I'll go side. Just
this is like our PlayStation's JC.
Yeah.
Just try not to die. Let me just help throw you in where we can see. Okay.
So you see, so
See
there's the big
VFX.
AoE around you. There's that's going on there. I'm just be running back really quickly.
I will run towards you. Showing off only JC abilities.
Yeah.
There we go.
I have a special god mode in this game that I can do whatever I
Oh,
want. So
that's
that's why I
okay.
don't play live.
I see.
This is also the only way JC plays PlayStation.
Yeah, that's it, right? So, but that's the thing, right? So this feat, again, it plays on the fear aspect, right? You kill somebody, everybody around you goes, oh.
Yeah.
And then you get lower, you increase the damage you take, right? So it's a defense debuff. Those two feats, so feat 2 and feat 3, work really well in tandem.
Yeah.
Essentially, you hit somebody, you get your damage buff, and you kill somebody, you defense debuff everybody around you, and then she becomes like an insane killing machine. She does like 45% extra damage, essential on everybody around her for 10 seconds.
Right.
Very, very, very strong, super interesting. not super selfish. So the feat 3 is really not selfish at all. You really help out your entire team.
Right.
So you land this. If she kills somebody in a group fight, everybody's happy.
Right.
She's one of the few heroes
Everybody's
that
happy.
Right.
you know, like when you play the game, you play any game, and you wanna you wanna kill steal because you're like, I'm gonna kill steal.
Yeah.
Please don't do that with her.
Yeah.
Because then it'll actively hurt you.
Yeah.
It's always beneficial
can't wait
that
for
she
release
gets
tomorrow,
the
man.
final hit on
Cannot
somebody
wait.
when that feat is unlocked. Every single time, let her do it.
Nice.
Very cool. And then finally, feat 4, right? So we're trying something really, really, really different for our fourth feat.
This is another spicy one, fresh from the GE team. It's called Ultimate Punishment, and JC kind of alluded to it before. There's one more way to get access to your Bloody Wrath, and that is unlocking feat 4, pressing that button, and then very quickly doing a lot of damage.
You do it straight from neutral. Again, it's something that's kind of interesting. It matches the stance you're in, which is the first time we're doing this.
Yeah.
So if you're in left, top, or right, it's going to do the Bloody Wrath in that move, in that stance. And it's parryable. It's 400 MS though, so like 400 MS neutral.
That's pretty quick.
Good luck.
Pretty much on reaction.
Like I don't think anybody is able to do that on reaction. No offense to like our amazing pro players. That is really, really stretching it.
Yeah.
What's also cool, Mike, is what's the cooldown on this?
The cooldown of this is 45 seconds, and that's unusual for...
It is very unusual, right? So typically when we do feat 4s, we do these big bombastic feats. You can think Fire Flask.
Right.
You can think Catapult. Right, all sorts of things that we do, like Hitokiri's for fourth feat that like kind of instant kills you. So we typically do really crazy big feats on tier 4, but for this we're trying something different, and I want to get people's opinions. I want to see how I'm going to go on Reddit clearly because I love to go on Reddit.
We love it,
but I want to see what people think about this specifically. Do you like to have a tier 4 feat that has it's a big impact on the game regardless, but it's a less explosive feat on a much shorter cooldown that you can use really often?
Yeah.
It's something that we've seen players kind of ask for once in a while, so it's something that we're trying out with this hero. At the same time, it fits super well with her feat, with her kit, with everything. And then again, you want to gank somebody, you just do this 400 MS, unblockable from neutral, really, really, really like hard to react to. Can set up a lot of damage, can set up a lot of good stuff, and it's available really, really often.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like it's not the tier 4 you're going to throw twice in a game, right? You can do it like really, really often.
Yeah, but in the cool,
very
the cooldown,
That's the kit. Those are the feats. They are all meant to synergize with each other, so we're looking really forward to seeing what crazy things people do, especially in team fights.
And as I said before, like I'm super hyped with this hero. Honestly, we can put our controllers down.
Holding this lock button.
But right.
We'll stop playing.
So I'm super excited. I think that she brings aspects and gameplay to 4R that we've never really had before, right?
Yeah.
That move where you run towards your opponent, you have your full deflect. We've never really done that before. We've had moves that run. We've had a Fira that has like your shield in which she runs, but it's on a feat. You can't really do it super often. With her, it's built in her moveset. We haven't done an assassin in a while, which is super cool, like I mentioned earlier. We haven't done a hero that has access to this many soft feints on a consistent basis, right? You have it off of front dodge, you have it off of your opener heavies, off of your finisher heavies. So there's a lot of options there as well. So we really want to have a hero that has that skill expression, that player expression. At the same time, she's hard to play.
Yeah.
We know she's hard to play. She's not like a pick up and do whatever. Soft feints are always a bit trickier to play against, but at the same time, it does feel fair. You can block them, you can do a lot of stuff. She doesn't have a front dodge bash. You're still gonna have to do front dodge heavy into kick. You get a bit more of a tell on it. You get a lot of stuff that can happen. You can bait opponents in a lot of different ways where you can play with frame advantage. There's so much that you can kind of learn and get to with this hero. I've seen, we have, like, you're going to see content creators post things soon on social media, I'm assuming. I've seen some of what they've been working on in terms of, like, punishes and stuff that were all, like, really intended, where there's a lot of creative ways that you can use her moveset to go into what you want to do. So I'm super psyched about this. It's a very, very different hero. Something that I know players have been asking for in terms of like gameplay mechanics with soft feints and stuff. Having another assassin. I remember like people were going nuts for deflect, so that's great. So really like super excited. Please play her. Give us your feedback again. But it's super awesome. And then so man, finally, big shout out to the whole team, right, Mike?
Massive shout out to the whole team. I'll start off with the GDs,
What
of
do you guys
course.
think, man?
Noel
Broken
and
or-
Seb, Sebastian.
Oh,
Great
no.
work on the hero.
What do you think?
And everybody that, of course, supported us. You've already seen some of them. The art team, the animation department, VFX, audio, GPP support, because there were lots of things that we tried to put into this character that to make it work, and we got somewhere that is really fun to play. I can't wait to get this in players' hands. I'll be playing
character.
tomorrow.
Oh
Yeah, the design is
and really
so
like
good.
like you said,
Design's
like shout out
crazy,
to everybody
man.
you mentioned. Definitely like the art team, the animation team, VFX, everybody. Like we had amazing people before with Alex and Kiara. So it's a big team effort, right? It's not always simple. It takes us a while to make new heroes to really get them to a point where we're happy. And it's super cool. I want to give like special thanks to Noel and Seb, who worked like were 2 game designers that were in charge of this hero tirelessly. Seb joined us a year ago. He was supposed to be on the Warriors End today. Unfortunately, something came up and he couldn't be here. But they worked tirelessly. Super awesome. Really good job for them. We're really, really happy. And we have this amazingly cool looking hero that has unique things. And I can't wait because we have Vanessa's and a new face segments like coming up.
No spoilers.
But no spoilers. But really, like everybody worked super hard. And again, like big ups to everybody. It's amazing. And I hope our players are gonna like it.
Yeah.
Please play her.
Yeah, for sure. So thank you so much, JC. Thank you, Mike, for being here, for going through this incredible move kit, feats, all this fun stuff with this new hero. Warriors, listen up. Tomorrow, she's out. You can play her yourself, so we hope you join us on the battlefield then. But stick around because we're going to do a deep dive into some of the more animation components of this hero. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Check this out. Oh, we got some patch notes soon as well, but yeah, so embargo's lifted now, so as you know, did get early access, so here's a little clip that I just posted on TikTok, but the full video is posted on my channel right now, but just check this out.
Oh shit.
Nice dodge. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So we're TikToking each other. That's it. Wait, there's dodge recovery there? I didn't even know.
Yeah, no, you just press your A and it goes automatically.
The fuck? And I'm only just learning that now?
Yes.
Interesting. What? That's insane. I didn't even know you could do the flow of the character. Like when you get it seems like it's gonna be like a decent skill ceiling for the character. You know, a lot of muscle memory, kind of like Highlander, you know. A lot of muscle memory involved, so pretty cool stuff, man. Literally just posted that now. But yeah, the embargo's lifted now. Everybody's posting the videos and stuff. So, you know, just give you a general look at how she plays.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I love it when we're just running at each other, man. Pretty cool though, man.
Oh god.
I don't even
Wrestling
know. I
move.
was pressing buttons, I'm not gonna
I know. I was trying to predict and you were just like
being baited again. Yeah, so if you can, you know, when you do that running sprinting forward thing, if you do, like, for example, you can do that after any attack apart from one of those finisher moves. But if you do like a soft faint light, for example, and they dodge attack that, you can go straight into your running thing, which will automatically deflect. And that's what I did right at the start here. So check this out, and I'll slow it down a little bit just so you can see it. Let's have a good clean fight. No, I'm not being baited again. See that? So he dodge attacks my soft feint, and I'll just press the dodge button and it'll automatically deflect because I'm going into that run, which is like an auto deflect. You know, so pretty fucking sick character, man. He's gonna be strong in duels, that's for sure. Oh, I went for it. Nice. Soft feint kick, and then you soft feint, go into your run, soft feint. Oh, dude, all sorts of shit. So scary. The heavy as well, like the heavy feint, soft feint into heavy, catches dodge attack so nice as well. See that, man? See how good that is? What? Just that little sequence there. Watch this. Oh, dude. So scary, that. Right, watch this. Bro, she's fucking sick, man. Such a sick character, dude. Yeah, anyway, I've dropped those Juels, so if you want to watch them, you can. We've got patch notes soon, though, to be honest. I'm interested to see the soft feint, the soft feints, the patch notes. So, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm excited.
Often show. This is a planning that we do when we go to mocap.
Super cool.
This might not be reflective of
very
the
excited for tomorrow.
Fight kit. I think it is, but sometime we need to just plan ahead.
Like, I'm not just saying this. I actually genuinely mean it. You guys know, if you've watched me for a while, or if you've followed me for a while, you'll know that, like, for the past few years, the characters that got released, they've not really stuck for me, man. I've not really taken much of a shine into them. You know, the Outlanders, I don't really play the Outlanders at all. Sohei, didn't really play him. He's like sitting on Rep 2. Varangian, barely played her. I mean, I played her for like the launch week in 4v4 just to wrap her up, get fashion, but after that, barely touched her. But this fucking character, dude, these early access duels that I did with a break and run, some of the most fun I've had for such a long time, and I am genuinely saying that. I'm not just saying it. I mean it. This character, I had a fucking blast playing with, and she is so fun to play. And I know you guys are gonna love it. I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't wait to unleash this character in matchmaking. It's gonna be so fucking fun. So like she's literally an insta buy. Like, obviously the devs are showing the moveset and stuff, but when you watch it, when you really see what she's about when you're watching like the live duels, do you know what I mean? Catches people. You really see what she's about, lights in these. Such a good toolkit, man. Holy shit.
Do you want to break that down?
I could have deflected that, but obviously muscle memory. Fast forward too early. Oh, I should have done a zone now. Very nice. Oh, see, I threw an attack there. That wasn't even a zone from the thing. I don't even know what happened. At this point, I have like... No! At this point of these duels, I probably have like an hour of playtime on the character. Maybe an hour and a half. So, you know, I myself still like... getting used to all the muscle memory and all the little things. There's so many things I could have done there to punish him, which obviously I didn't, you know. Catch dodges are a decent learning curve of a character.
No,
sure.
It's kind of like
okay. Yeah, after the patch notes, we'll watch the videos. After the Warriors Den and stuff, I'm not gonna like go off straight even though I've not bitten. What are these reads? We're always next level. Oh, I could have dodged. Damn it. Could have dodged into that. Probably. Yeah, just messing him up with a soft face though, man. Okay, we don't talk about that. Like, all these dodge attacks that he's doing, I could punish him with the fucking deflect, but I'm just not. No, is that dead?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you still able to dodge deflect with her? Yeah. So, when she's doing that run, she will, like, automatically deflect at the start if an attack hits you, right? But towards the end of a run, it won't automatically deflect towards the end of it as it's finishing. But you can still dodge out of it and deflect. So if you're going to get hit really late on that run, you can still dodge and deflect like a normal assassin, you know what I mean? So you've just got to manually do it though at the end. Ow. Right.
325 from GB and deflect.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, it's so scary when she's running towards you, man. It's so funny. Oh, I'm so shit. You're so good at like feinting that and then parrying. Wow, nice. Can you deflect without doing the run? Yeah, yeah, you can deflect from neutral, yeah. Just like normal, yeah. Wow, what a deflect, dude. That was sick. Wait, I'm not dead. Hello? Oh.
No.
Wait, what? How am I not
it
dead?
it only did 5 damage.
Oh, I thought it was dead. Can you instantly unlock her with real money? Yeah, you can buy her for $7.99.
The sound, the crunchy sound on it as well. Yeah, so I think it all creates the apotheosis of her iconic move.
It looks super, super cool.
Can you GB on her front deflect? What do you mean? Oh, can you guard break her? While she's running towards you. I mean, yeah, I guess you can, yeah. I imagine so, yeah.
I wanted to ask more specifically about that, and like you're talking a lot about like something that feels good. Can you expand more on that? Like, how do you actually make something that feels good? I feel like it's subjective, maybe a lot of the time.
Very subjective, yes. It's something.
Yeah, our executions are really
right,
cool.
You cannot really explain it.
Yeah,
Feel it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And it's more about gameplay animation. Is all about that. It's about the feel. You have the controller in hand. It's not just the animation needs to look good, because sometimes in the software it looks good. You put it in game, doesn't feel quite right.
Yeah.
Because you need to. Sometimes you cannot explain it. Sometimes the animation needs to be a little bit broken when you sit like outside of the game. But when you have it in game, it punch a pack and it's like, oh yes, now I feel it. And you can work with the VFX team, adding rumbles, having the sound, the VFX, all of that makes it even better.
She is so fun, bro.
And take a look, like, and I will be.
You can just keep constant pressure, like constant pressure until you run out of stamina, obviously, or you get fucking.
They've got some crazy executions to look at. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the executions are really good.
There's some nuts executions that they can show.
Yeah, so feels is like you said, it's pretty. It's an emotional.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the combination of like all the different aspects all together, like the camera shake,
I mean,
like the camera zoom. I forget what it's called exactly.
When she does the running forward and then she does the unblockable pin, you can feint that. You can hard feint it, so you can unblockable feint into guard break. So yeah, I mean, BP will be decent against her, but you can also just bait the BP pretty hard as well.
Well, I want to thank you both for coming on and giving us more insight into like the production side of things for the animation, because it's super cool. I love being able to see like all like the raw data and stuff, and to like seeing it from that turning into what it is now is just like
out of the run.
So
yeah,
super
sure.
Cool. So
but obviously, at any point, you've got to be careful because she can input light attack
to say what's up,
or his own,
Just a
or
big
whatever.
shout out to everyone who worked on this.
Stuff you guard break with attacks.
It's a big team effort. Everybody mentioned it before, but yeah, it's a big team effort to end up with that.
Yeah, that's what I mean with Poster. Like, obviously, the devs show the moveset.
The player that will play it.
But actually watching a live duel and seeing just how she works in
folks,
real life
stick around
time
because up next we have a music analysis segment,
great as well.
which is pretty cool. It's not something we usually do, so it's very exciting. So stick around.
Yeah, very grateful for Ubisoft giving us early access as always. Super grateful to them. Yeah, some finishes. Dude, that's a brutal one. That's a brutal one, that one. This one's cool as well. Edginess, man. Love it. No way she's doing that to Shigoki. Oh, these are the emotes. That's a fucking troll one, man. Oh, Spooky Wizard, are you still watching? I've literally just opened TikTok and I can see you getting clipped by a fucking ocelot. I've literally just opened TikTok and you've been clipped by some ocelot guy. I was probably not watching actually. I think he's on his way home from work. Yeah, this I have this video that's not released yet, but actually, I'll wait. I'll post that later. We can watch some more duel rounds if you want to. Trying to meme on me. I respect it. I respect that. I'm not gonna lie.
Content, baby, content.
Yeah, man. You post on TikTok at all, or is it just YouTube and stream?
No, I don't. Just YouTube and stream.
Yeah, we're waiting for the patch notes.
I did too much intelligence work when I was in the Navy.
That's fair.
I know all about like that TikTok shit.
That's fair enough. No, nice grab it.
Oh shit.
That pin is so fucking cool. Whoa. Has anybody got any questions about the moveset or anything? No, I was just about to kick. I was just about to kick you in the face as well. Interesting. We left. We was doing this recording literally last night. We really left it till the last minute. Well, I left it till the last minute. Yeah. It's my fault.
Shit.
Oh, I could have deflected that. It's just getting used to dodging on into like for the deflects after punishing dodge attacks and stuff. See, I did a running light there. Nice, bro. That's a running light that you just did. It's so scary, man. Yeah.
Shit.
Bit of GB spam never hurt. Just deflect city.
I was like, he's probably gonna do something stupid.
It's just deflect city, man. Oh no. So cool. Not the zone, man. Yeah, we're just waiting for the patch notes. Patch notes should be on soon. Yes, dude, this is so fun. I'm having such a blast with this character. I can't wait for Thursday, man. Oh, very nice. Bro, what? Guy's just deflecting me. Holy shit. He's just better. That's all it is. Better. Soft feints is so fucking scary though. Took a page out of your book, that one. Oh. No. See, I did the deflect. When I did the deflect, I did the light follow up so that I could continue my chain pressure with the soft feints, you know, rather than doing the pin finisher. Oh. You do that, and then you continue going into your heavy feint, soft feint, all that stuff. No, I should have dodged. Will this be an actual main for you? Yeah, it actually will be. I will be playing this character a hell of a lot for sure. I think this might be my most played new character for the past few years. Since maybe, I don't know, Kyoshin maybe. I've played a lot of Kyoshin, but mainly in 4v4s. But in terms of actual duel characters, like characters in duels, this one is going to be a lot for me, I think. A lot of reps. I want to try and get really good. It's so intense, man. I love it. I'm like purely locked into the fight. It's fucking so good. Just waiting for patch notes. Such good design, dude. Like, oh, if the dev is watching this, who designed this, dude, you are a legend. What do you guys think of her though? The gameplay and stuff. She's fun, right? I tried to deflect. I'm stupid. There's so much outplay potential, and just reaction players are going to go hard on this. Implement my heavy a little bit more. Nice. Obviously, the kick is very guard breakable, as it should be. Nice deflect, dude. Someone's warming up. Someone's waking up a little bit, huh? Bloody hell.
Just a little
bit. Yeah, you can manually deflect. Yeah. So like I said, early in the run, if you eat an attack, it'll automatically deflect. But if you get to towards the end of the run, you deflect manually just by dodging out of that run. So you can obviously dodge into an indicator on reaction. Yeah.
Us old men, we need our naps, bro.
Take some Viagra or something. What's going on? Ara crying right now? Yeah, Aramusha is... Poor Aramusha. So shit compared to the random zone. Like I said, these duels are literally after just about maybe an hour of getting a feel for the character. Maybe not even that, you know. So have like a full evening on this character in like matchmaking or whatever. It's gonna be a different story, man. Fucking hell. Oh, you got that muscle memory down, man. Oh, I should have parried it. How much damage on pin? It's 25, I think. Not like this. I think it's different damage from a guard break, from a deflect. I'm not sure. Oh. Dude, the kick sounds like Absolver. Did you ever play Absolver?
Mm-mm.
The kick sounds exactly like Absolver. I wonder if they ripped it off. We're just waiting for patch notes. No, I've said it a million times, but just in case. Maybe someone who's watching this video might know what I mean. Fucking hell, this kick feint is gonna give me some headaches. I should have damage log on when I'm doing early access videos, shouldn't I? Really sorry. I will do for next time. No way! You guys are going to get your hand on it tomorrow anyway, so... It's so annoying when you miss it. Nice deflect, bro. Holy shit. I was getting fucked this game.
Like, that was just this.
I was getting wrecked on this game. No, still. Yeah. I'm not going to take that away from you, you know.
Because it hides at like 100
MS
right now.
Music
deflect,
stuff.
But it's not. It's just,
which I don't want to be. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I don't want to be disrespectful or anything. But insane reactions, doesn't it? I just want to watch the hero and stuff. Holy fuck! And see the patch notes, and then that's it. Dude, you gotta stop. Obviously, if you guys are interested in the musical, unacceptable. Go and watch it on live stream. I did play Absolver. I have Absolver videos on my channel. I've got literally dual videos on Absolver. If you just search for Havok Absolver, you'll see some dual videos. I actually really love that game. It's fucking awesome. It's not dead. But yeah, don't go anywhere yet, guys. Obviously, the show's not over yet. We've still got patch notes to check out. Hopefully, we got some spicy nerfs. Die, please. Thank you.
Can you guard break or rush? Yeah.
God damn it, it's so scary.
You
when,
can guard
like,
break it, but
both
obviously
health
you've got to be aware that she
like,
can.
who's gonna panic dodge the soft feint
light
first?
attacking out of it and heavy and zone.
I love it.
So if you guard break, try and guard break all the time, and they know that you're gonna guard break, they'll just keep fucking doing dash light, dash zone, dash light. Do you know what I mean? I'll take it.
Damn.
I don't think any of us have parried a neutral light.
Can you play her as a man? No.
I mean, you can just pretend that if it bothers you that much, you can pretend it's a man, right? She's got a mask on, so use your imagination, you know. Pretend it's a man.
Just trying to light stuff right now.
Yeah, I can see.
Combat time, come on. I'm getting stomped this round.
When does the patch go
Jeez
live?
Louise. Tomorrow. It's good to see how strong she is from the other side. But, this time tomorrow, we'll be playing the new character on the live service. Keep kicking my ass. I mean, we take those. See that deflect off of the mess. It's all good, man. Love that. She's like, yeah, she's. I mean, you just deflect spamming compared to Aramusha. Aramusha is literally so shit compared to these characters. It's like Aramusha times 100 on steroids, man.
Oh lord.
You got this, bro. Have a good final round. Yeah, 15k steal for the new character. All 7.99 off the store, which is an absolute fucking bargain, man. Absolute bargain. Shit. Oh, dude, that keeps tracking me. That's crazy. How scary she is when she gets going, like, on her offense. Nice. Oh, dude, see what I mean? Like, if you would, you've got to be careful attacking into that run because it's just an auto deflect. See that? Nice. Let me slow it down a little. Like at that point when he's deflect, he's not even dodging into the attack to deflect it like normal. It deflects itself automatically. You don't have to press any direction or anything. You just have to get ready to press the follow up. Crazy, man. It's fucking crazy.
We have two really interesting archetypes. So the Orochi skin.
I'm just going to go for a piss really quick.
So but
hope the patch notes will be
both
on
are
soon.
really similar because every day they practice their art of fight, their discipline. They doesn't fight just because they are violent or they want to do a war. They fight to be better, to be more engaged in the art of fight. So each day they practice physical skills, they practice or doing meditation, so visualization, just to align well his mind with his physical skill. And at the end, for sure, it's a fighter. So it's challenge all this practicing art in a challenge, in a really important duel or whatever. So in this season, it's the duel. So we feel it in the main team at the beginning. It was a meditation. We have a breathing. It's a really cool feeling of Zen because they do that. In the middle of the team, we entering Soe, and now we set the musical theme for each archetype and instrumentation and kind of face off, a bit like fight box in the ring. Well, at the beginning of the box match, we have the announcer, or we could see in the left corner, we have Orochi skin, and in the right, we have Soe. Yeah. So it's a bit the idea.
That's how he brought it to me, actually, you know. And I didn't try to reinvent the wheel. You said in the left corner and in the right corner. So I went pan left, pan right. the two instruments. Basically, we started to associate the shakuhachi to the guy, you know, on the bridge, meditating, ready for his fight. And the idea was to kind of create a combat, a fight between the shakuhachi, and I used the shamisen for the remind me the name of the
this way.
Thank you. Sorry. So we have
Elite
those
Shinobi.
two playing
Shinobi's not
left
too
and
bad.
right, and the kind of instrument kind of fight together.
Already got
so this
something
is how,
spoiled
but
on
there
me.
was no.
What do you mean something
How
spoiled?
would I
What's
say?
spoiled?
No particularity to the.
Everything's been shown. Nothing's been spoiled. What are you talking about? Oh, what happened?
You know, there's a sword that came close to you, so we stopped the music, and like the moment is kind of suspended, and yep, like this, and then it starts again, and it goes with a rhythm and drums, and we trying to create this kind of chaotic fight. So this is how we manage, I hope, to create this sensation of fight, and with Carl bringing all those ideas, a ring and a fighter. That gives me a direction, to work.
Nice.
So
You said that there wasn't anything, it's simply a duet or something like that. But there was something really particular with this season, I would say, because with the music of that season, because For Honor often is a lot of percussion.
I know it's
all bangers all the time, let's say. And in this one, you had to have this contrast because you had the self-discipline and the outside.
It's not that I'm not saying that there was nothing particular. It's just that there's no funny story.
Yeah,
there's
no
around the
iPhone
around the
involved, I get
production. It was like
Oh, by the way, do you guys want to see something cool? So, do you want to see something cool? So, shout out to Freeze. Where the fuck is that gone now? Shout out to Freeze. Check this out. You guys didn't see like the real trailer.
How's it going, everybody? I know it's been a while, but the release of a new hero seems to be a good opportunity to make a video. Initially, I thought it's just a good opportunity to make fun of people complaining about the gender lock, but turns out Khatun is quite the fun hero. So let's begin with the usual disclaimer, and thank you to Ubisoft for granting us early access to test the hero. There is a chance that this version of the hero we got to play here is not 100% the same as the released version, so please be aware of that. There might have been further changes. We're doing the usual routine, basic frame checks first, then we look at parts of the kit more thoroughly, and then we'll end with feats and so on. So the new hero is Khatun.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the actual real trailer. Because I don't know if it's going to be in game or not.
If you fought well enough, you're going into Valhalla, you're going to fight with the gods, into Ragnarok and all of that. But in order to do that, the Vikings had really specific burial rituals.
Who's the new hero? What do you mean, who's the new hero?
You would sand and burn or something like that. But what was really important for the Vikings was to celebrate the life of the one who had died and to celebrate it by singing his praises or her praises. Just bringing them,
patch notes soon, guys. Patch notes
bringing
soon.
them into the attention of the gods, so that they would bring them into Valhalla. And so, you celebrate life, even in death. And this was the occasion for us on the narrative side to, usually they would do it with a choir or something like that. They would really literally sing the praise of the dead person. And so we had the chance to write some lyrics on your music, which is not something we usually do, and we love doing it. So how is it for you having some lyrics on your seasonal music?
Yeah, this season was really particular because many seasons ago, we did other kind of.
Has anyone got a picture?
Saga.
Have we got a picture of that?
From public domain.
Fucking picture.
Luke put that in music.
What am I talking
but
about?
now, because
Hold
we
on.
did in the past, we tried to do something else a little bit different. It's why
That picture of the year 9.
wrote the poem.
I've just seen
by
something
itself.
that's
Domain,
quite
and
interesting.
It was the first time on Foreigner we write exactly the lyric to fit really well with Godmother in this case. So we had to celebrate a legend, to tribute him. So
Something
this kind of
interesting.
celebration is mostly done by
So you see this
saga
year 9 picture?
with a choir
Shit.
that fit really well. we could imagine that this kind
Where's
of
that gone
saga
now?
is shared
There we
amongst
go.
eat more by many villagers that sing this song in
Something
many
pretty
different villages.
interesting that I've just seen.
So this
So-
lyric, it was particular because our
See
scriptwriter
these,
write the text in English and
two-
then
two
we grab it.
people
it
up
was
here.
Cool, but finally we need to adapt them in Icelandic. Challenge
see
is
if-
big because Icelandic we can't translate one word by one word. We need to reappropriate
See these
the
two
minding
people here.
English and
Somebody
then
said
change
this could
completely
potentially be the next two
differently
heroes.
to keep the same
And one of
minding,
these
but with
heroes
different
here on the
words.
left
When we get
looks
it,
like they're in
it was
a
cool,
rapier
it
kind
fit
of stance. You know?
more or less the number of
Don't you
syllables
think?
to make it possible in music.
Is that
And then
interesting? Or
now
not?
at this moment, look
And it's
entering in
also-
the process.
It's also impossible.
Does
to
that look like a
pronounce.
rapier
Just so you
stance
know.
to
For
you?
us, there are people
For
who
us.
can pronounce
Yeah.
Icelandic. I'm
Are we
pretty
getting a
sure.
rapier here?
RGHTC.
Raven will not be happy with that.
I put a slash.
Raven Knight will not be happy if that's the
I mean,
case.
yeah, I received. I mean, they asked me, so, what kind of text would you like to work
pretty
with?
interesting.
And I basically said, we have a metric system, bars and beats, and so how about between 12 and 16? In French, we say pied, so maybe foot syllable, or let's say a little chunk of that kind of counts for a beat. Anyway, so they came up with this list. And there were way too many because I could not fit that in the. But it gave us choice, so I decided to go chronologically and try to pick the ones that I could sing myself because I had to do the demo, so I had to sing all the parts. So I didn't cheat, but I I chose what made sense into the storyline and into the chronology, and also what I could possibly sing and make a sound come out of my mouth out of it with these letters put together, basically.
You're actually the singer. It wasn't me. It was you.
I'm
all this time.
I am not a singer, But
Patch
there's one
not
thing I
soon,
discovered
patch
too
not
in the
soon.
course of this production is that I am a
patient.
baritone,
The
so
patch
I can
notes
go
are
low and I can
coming.
go high. So I write the part and I send it to the choir in Sweden, and
You let
then
them out.
the choir director called me actually. They
Let
can't
me
sing
out,
that. They
man.
can't sing that. It goes too low for the tenor, goes too high
people
for the
love
bass.
music and that, you know.
So I said, okay, well, but we'll have the tenor go or the bass go an octave higher, or whatever, and it completely changed the mood of the thing, and it was not working anymore. So it was a disaster. We have to go back in studio and re-record.
Something happened after that, right?
Yeah,
Because
but
it ended up looking great over here.
Yeah, well, they were kind enough, for they really accommodated us into re-recording just a part and have the bass go a bit higher than they were supposed to, as opposed to ask the tenor to go too low. It sounded better to have the bass stretch to the highs as opposed to the tenor stretching to the lows. So that's how we managed to do it. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Basically, so basically the singer loses his voice. It's going well. So basically, that was the how we did it. We with the text that the team came. I chose, I sang it, had it
Law for patch
approved
notes.
by the team for the demo, and then sent it to Sweden and. And they came up with, and it was a surprise to hear. Oh, that's how you say this. Oh, and that's how it sounds, and it was sometimes really surprising. Like, oh my God, I was completely off chart, with the pronunciation. But that's how basically it came up.
Bro, cannot read.
I'm happy that you bring up the challenges that come with localization. And by the way, I want to a big shout out to our localization friends who help us to translate. You know that pretty much we have translation, localization for each different season, and usually with different languages. And of course, it was the case, and it was a challenge with the fourth season of the year, this season that we're presenting now. So we had to...
Everything is getting nerfed.
We created a Mongol-centric season, and we had localization in Mongolian for the hero, of course, but also a bit into the music. And we had to explore this wonderful Mongol culture and try to find things that would be iconic but not cliche. So throat singing, but using it the right way, finding the right instruments, finding the right tone, finding the right words. So how did you go about that? I mean, you're going in the old year from we're going with Gravitas with the Knights, we're going with Viking. I'm working with people in Sweden. I'm working with Japanese instrument, and then Mongolia. You're going all over the world. How do you do that?
I think we have to listen a lot of music, and when we start a new season, a new thematic, a new culture,
Riposta's right. It's $7.99
dive in a
to
lot
buy the
of
hero.
music, try to understand what is the minding behind
But
the
if you want to buy it with
composition,
steel,
the
it's 15k
instrumentation,
steel.
what is the culture behind, and try to figure out what could fit with our thematic, with Foreigner, and how we could use it.
I think
to
the
stay
designer of this character went fucking
interesting
hard, man.
and fit well with all this
The
kind
designer-
of
the
culture
designer did
blending. And
such a good
at
job.
the end, we hope it works. So,
I haven't been
but
this excited
yes,
for
it's
a
good
new
because we
character in
love
a long
music, we
time.
listen music, and we are getting friends
Like,
with that.
sure,
and
I've enjoyed
with the story
the
of
last few
Foreigner.
characters
So
on early access and stuff.
we
It's
need to
always
have a
nice getting your
story.
hands
So
on
in
new
this
character, but
example of Khatun,
genuinely the fun
season, so
factor
we start with
of
an
this one
idea
is-
of army arrival. So the army is coming closer,
next level
and
compared
closer.
to the others for me,
So
personally.
we imagine a bit Khatun army was on the top of the hill and then charged toward the bottom of the hill, really with a lot of aggressivity, a lot of chaos, destroying or killing every enemy on their paths. But the idea was they coming really closer all the time to get scare the other opponent. So it's more or less what we're hearing. I like that in the music. And then we have the big fight, for sure, because it's a fight. And then at the end, when the combat is
what
finished,
you wish for.
Khatun army is winning. So now they could impose this peace on Eat More with the beautiful throat singing line melody that happened. So yes, it's still Foreigner. We have percussion. We have a lot of this kind of ADN of music, but we had slightly too interesting instruments that was like us. We have some throat singing, we're interesting, and we tried to have the horse fiddle also.
Horsehead fiddle.
Yeah, but it was more complicated finally. because-
Well, you talk about the geographic aspect.
Give Valkyrie a neutral
and going
bash.
from there to there to there. I personally
Technically,
rely
well,
a lot
she kind of
on the
almost has a
input of the
neutral bash.
musicians that I hire to do the work, because I cannot pretend to understand the DNA of or the source of those music, and I very much thank them now, publicly for their personal input into the making of this. And in the case of the Mongolian music, the first two things that come in mind are, yes, the throat singing and the horsehead fiddle. So we had the chance to have this amazing singer, Uyanga Bold, who has a mesmerizing,
cool,
enchanting, amazing voice. And we also have, we tried, as you mentioned, we wanted a horsehead fiddle, which is like pretty emblematic of the sound of Mongolia. And in order to make the recording session work well, we decided to have a local cellist player to do some kind of a placeholder as to where we're going to have the instrument or what kind of line it's going to do. And her performance was just amazing. And, there is this thing called temp love, temporary music or placeholder love, that kind of happened. And weeks after listening and re-listening to the placeholder, I believe me and the whole team kind of fell in love with this performance. And it's not because the performance of the Morin Khuur player in California was not good. It's just because we got used to that. So we decided all together, and especially even more so the team, to keep the performance of the cellist.
Nice.
And I think it works amazingly well. What she does, she has the energy, and the Morin Khuur has a much softer tone. And I wonder if played hard, if it could even bring, the punch of the cello played in a more contemporary way, let's say. So yeah, that's for the little story of the season, and also the fact that throat singing is right away associated with a male voice going oh, and Uyanga does throat singing, so we figured, wow, we have a female heroine and she can do throat singing, so that's perfect. We're going to have something that we don't hear quite often is a woman doing throat singing, and she brought sounds that were just coming out of this world, and you hear her doing her her scream or more sometimes deeper voices.
Patch notes way too OP.
I do rely on them, and I thank them for their input into the music for all the seasons, actually.
Awesome.
Well, this was wonderful.
Yeah, very cool. Well, thank you for that. So yeah, that's again
right,
really
here we
cool
go.
to again
Patch
get
notes
a nice recap
shortly.
of all that. And folks, warriors out there, if you
Oh my God, somebody in chat just said
year,
female Mongolian
and you
throat
want to
goat.
listen to it yourself, well, we have an
Ban-
album, like the end of year
ban
album
every
that we
fucking body
normally
in the
like to put
chat.
together.
Just
Forged
literally
in War,
ban
all
every
the
fucker.
OST, music by Luc St. Pierre here. So you can follow the code there, but I'm sure we'll have a page on the site after this. But yeah, you can go download that or follow it on all those various
them
music
all.
providers. It's great. You can just relive all this year,
Fucking
and
dickhead.
I mean, look back, because we did that for the other years too, because the music's awesome and we love it. So very cool. Well, thank you again so much, Carl. Thank you, Luke. Thank
Welcome.
You, Raph,
Thanks for inviting me.
for all this amazing in-depth. Luke, we hope to have you back soon again for year 9, since that's also happening.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right, folks, listen, don't go anywhere, because we're going to be right back with some patch notes next. So we'll see you in a second.
Hey, let's go, baby. You know what I mean? Here we go, lads. We finally made it. That was a long section, though, wasn't it? Jeez. I mean, who doesn't like music? Everybody loves music, right? We want to see them patch notes, though, for sure. Havok throat singing concert then. Oh, my God. I can't get that shit out of my head. I'm so sick of it. Wow. Sorry. Please don't unsubscribe. Oh, Havok brain rot. Havok brain rot before patch notes. Bro, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I need food.
Welcome back, warriors. Oh, JC's back too.
Yes, I am.
All right. Well,
amazing.
We missed you. It's been a couple segments.
Yeah. But I was like patiently sitting in the back.
Yes.
Listening to everybody. Animation team, amazing job.
Amazing.
Like
Yes.
Grace and Noel was her first
Enable
time on. Amazing.
redirects on
Great job.
YouTube.
And music. Look is amazing. Carl is also like really, really
What?
good. We're super happy.
There's
like,
raiding on YouTube.
I always love like even sitting in the back. I work with these people
I've
all
never
day,
heard of that.
you know, but it's still super cool to hear.
I know, yeah, like
I
the
really
passion of these folks making this
unbelievable.
It's great. So, but we have some patch notes lined up too for tomorrow. So,
when the
so
fuck did
what do we
YouTube
got?
get?
We're gonna go into it, but first let's start super
raids?
quickly as a really fast recap
have
of
to
the
allow
last
it.
testing rounds we did for
Yes.
Peacekeeper feats. So we got feedback from it, right? We didn't get a lot of feedback, but we got feedback. It's good. Overall,
How to
the
use
results
YouTube
were
Live
not
Redirect.
as
Holy
we
fuck,
were
I did
hoping,
not know about
which
this.
is okay. It's totally normal. It
Why we do
happens
it?
once in a while. That's why we do it, right?
we do
So we're gonna go back to the drawing board a little bit for Peacekeeper. So this means that we will not be pushing them live at
Did
the
not know
beginning
that.
of year 9.
Very cool.
So
thanks, Steele.
it's gonna happen
check
eventually.
that
We're
out
trying to
after.
repackage things a little bit and make sure that we have like a something that's gonna be a bit more like a bit better for Peacekeeper. But for now, like I said, it's not gonna come live. It's okay. That's
most of my
that's
viewership
the
is
reason
YouTube.
why we have testing grounds. Right?
Don't
Sometimes
really stream
things
on
pan out.
Twitch that
Sometimes
much,
they
so-
don't. Sometimes they don't
YouTube's
pan out,
where
and
it's at,
it's
man.
not
YouTube's
like
where the
let's do
VIPs
this.
are.
Like, 'cause sometimes we
Only-
do
only
testing
VIP
rounds, and it's like, oh
members
yeah, there's like one little change here,
are
one
in
little change
YouTube,
there.
so-
Easy
No,
peasy.
I'm just kidding.
In this case, it's a bit
No
more
disrespect to
complicated, so
Twitch
we're going to go back
viewers.
to the
I
drawing
appreciate it all
board,
very much.
get something better in,
Please don't leave.
and then get to where we need to be. That should
Nice.
be good.
Sounds good.
All right, let's
So,
see
all
the
right,
shit.
let's look at patch notes. All right, so first off, we have a bit of a global change. So the forward dodge heavy attacks of these heroes, so Aramusha, Berserker, Highlander, Shinobi, and Tiandi, they now have 100 MS of Gorbrig vulnerability. It used to be at 433 for these heroes specifically.
That's huge.
So we have a bunch of other heroes that have front dodge heavies that have 100 MS of Gorbrig vulnerability. We wanted to make sure that it was a bit more equal between everybody. So these heroes did not. It's a small buff for them. You can use it to kind of like beat Gorbrig attempts in some like frame advantage situation.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do there. But it's a bit of a quality of life change for these heroes.
That's a
to
great
make them a
start.
little bit better and have a bit of improvement in this case.
Nice.
Next up, we have damage changes to Raiders.
Raider.
So, we, as you may recall, we nerfed Raiders damage.
Oh, you got a buff.
Quite a bit. Like I don't remember
Damage
exactly
buff.
A while ago, yeah.
It's been a while there.
Ooh,
But
let's go.
essentially, we over nerfed Raider, right? And so as things go on, as the game
Why am
progresses,
I
the meta
acting
changes,
surprised? I already know this.
We get into talks with some players as
fucking
well
had
to
early
kind of like
access.
figure out, okay, so what can we do? What could be interesting?
Why am I
And so
acting
Raider's damage
surprised?
was a little bit below the curve. So even though these might look like mostly like it's a 1 damage
Fucking hell.
increase, sometimes it's a 2 damage increase, it still does add up and make a
Fuck's
difference. They used to be much higher before. We nerfed them a bit too low, so now we're equalizing a bit more towards the center. Makes a bit more sense. You win a bit better in trading. You get into better situations. So essentially, the chained heavies deal
Any
1
Raider
damage
mains in
extra,
chat?
and then the finishers, as well as the zone attack that you have in chains, which is Raider's Fury, deal 2
Please
extra
remove
damage. So,
Highlander's legs
again,
and arms.
Not massive changes to Raider, but still enough to get him a little bit more back on top. So we have something that like the hero becomes a bit more viable. We'll see where that ends up landing over time, but it makes a bit of a difference on Raider for this.
Awesome.
And then last slide here. So these are not the most massive patch notes. We have a new hero coming. We have a bunch of stuff happening.
Yeah.
So sometimes we have to like reshuffle things around. But we
shit.
still have some
Hold
other
on,
changes,
hold on.
right?
I'm
So
in the
for
way.
Varangian
Sorry, guys.
Guard, so we adjusted the chain link timing from your dodge lights and from Halder Hold Keeper to light finishers specifically to be 300 MS up from 200. This means that in those situations, it's always going to be dodgeable. There was a bit of
They
an
fixed
issue here where like, it wasn't
unlock
super
tech.
consistent.
Yeah.
It was really difficult or borderline impossible
Fuck you,
to dodge
Bean.
if you
No,
did
I'm
like
just
a side
kidding.
dodge right into a light or when they were blocked.
Right.
So this kind of changes that timing so that it's easier to dodge. We also adjusted Blackprior's Tenebrous Trust, which is his front dodge heavy. So that attack has
Since
superior
beta?
block
Man, that
while
is some
using it,
dedication.
but it had a 300 MS superior block window, kind of like what we have with Varangian Guard before. So this is not really necessary. We saw that those timings are not really good. So we're putting it back to 200 at the proper timing like we had before. So it's a change that we're doing overall for this hero to kind of like make him again more in line.
You got
with
into
what we
rep
have
70
with
on
other heroes.
2 accounts?
And then
Holy shit.
finally, so the last patch, if you remember, we removed Berserker's unlock tech. kinda
Dedication,
weird
that.
glitch
And
that he
loyalty.
had. We also did a patch on Nephira, and it removed most of it, but there was still a way to do it on Nephira that we have now fully fixed and removed. Big thanks to Nuke Francis our game designer that worked on this, that figured out the exact solution to the problem. He fixed it on Berserker, managed to find the exact problem with Ephira. So really big thanks to him. We're able to get that done. And that is it for patch notes. Again, like, it's not the biggest patch notes that we've ever had. We have, like I said, we have a new hero. There's a lot of stuff coming. We're preparing for year 9. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's more testing grounds coming, more balance changes coming in the future. So we're taking a little bit of a breather here to come back in full force and be able to have a lot more stuff coming in the next year.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, JC, thank you so much for running us through those pretty quick.
That's
so,
it.
folks, stick around too, because we're going to be right back to wrap up the show and talk about what's coming up.
All right. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm going to go and relax and have some food. Guys, I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. It's going to be a good launch. I'm going to be streaming it, of course. We're going to be fucking people up in Juels with the new character. We're going to be farming some salt. So we're going to get some salt videos. I'm excited. Make sure you're here for the live stream tomorrow, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. But have a good night, okay? Thanks for the love, man, as always. Thanks for the love, as always. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Peace out. Peace out. You thought I froze then, didn't you? You thought I froze? I didn't. Alright, bye. I got you.